acreage, ranch, farm, office, warehouse, storage, or anything else. They'll do their best to ensure that you are
football time in Texas as the Texas Lutheran Bulldogs open play in the Southern Collegiate Athletic Conference tonight. And they do it at home as they host the Centenary Gents at Bulldog Stadium here on the campus of Texas Lutheran University in Seguin. A good Saturday afternoon to you. Welcome to the Bulldog Pregame Show on KWED and the TLU Plus YouTube channel. I'm Chris Austin. Jared Kindles is our studio technician. Bryce Hayes, Sports Information Director here at TLU here as well. And back in the booth with me is the 6'6" TLU academic all-district power forward, Easton Allen. Easton, we missed you last week, but I know you had a function with the team, but it's good to have you back.
Yeah, glad to be back. First home opener for the Bulldogs this season. And, you know, I might have been good luck with not being here last week because the Dogs put off that big upset win, but I'm glad to be back, Chris.
Yeah, well, we have Bryce Hayes on the broadcast last week. He kind of rubbed it in. He's 2-0 when he does the when he does the color on these broadcasts. He was bragging about that, but we're going to get you a winning record. I know that because TLU 1-0 and trying to go 2-0 with that big 35-20 win last week over number 13 Trinity. Troy Tomaselli had a big game. Tristan Smith as well. Tomaselli was named the Defensive Player of the Week, had an interception that sealed the game.
Yep.
Special teams are great. As we mentioned, Tristan Smith, he was the conference's Special Team Player of the Week. He blocked a punt, ran it back for a touchdown. So a lot of big plays and a lot of big players stepping up for the Bulldogs last week.
Yeah, a lot of accolades earned, too, from last week's game. Plenty of guys recognized, like you mentioned, Chris. And also, how about Caden Basenko? First-year starter, full-time starter now. He saw some action last year as a sophomore. But, man, first career start, true start in his junior season. And he goes into Trinity and pulls off what leads the Bulldogs to win. So, I mean, a great start to the season for TLU. You can't ask for much more.
Yeah, about 20 minutes from his high school, too, at East Central there in San Antonio, winning that game. He hit San Antonio last week, Caden and the Bulldogs, and they're looking to build off of that Week 1 win as they have their home opener here tonight. And this is the first football game for both teams in the Southern Collegiate Athletic Conference. The SCAC is back in football.
Yep.
You've been playing in the SCAC in the basketball side of things, but football for the first time since 2016. We're going to talk about it with Coach Neil Hugh here in just a bit, but all the teams in the conference, there's only 5 teams in the conference, are all going to be playing each other twice this year. So this is the first of 2 matchups against Centenary.
I was just going to say, Chris, it's going to be an interesting league this year. One that TLU feels confident they can run the table with. But, yeah, like playing 2 teams, we're used to that in basketball. Football, that's a whole different game. Beating a team twice is going to be tough in this league. So I'm excited that it's going to bring a different experience to D3 football.
Yeah, we mentioned first time that we're having a Southern Collegiate Athletic Conference football. Well, as far as Centenary is concerned, this is the first time they played football since the 40s, since 1941. They brought their football program back. Played kind of like a practice season. Last year was an NCAA sanction, but they had their first game last week, lost at home to Hendricks in a non-conference game, 43-20. These teams have never met before. TLU and Centenary be the first meeting, but it's been a long time since the Gents have played some football.
Yeah. I mean, brand new stadium too. They just built it by the Gold Dome out in Shreveport, and you know both teams are going at it there pregame. Chris, I know the fans can't see, but there was already some chatter. So I think we're going to be in tune for a pretty good matchup. Centenary could bring it. You know, with these new teams, sometimes they're dangerous. You know, you don't know a lot about them from TLU's perspective. So I'm excited to see how these 2 teams match up.
Well, no doubt Centenary is antsy to play football because they haven't played football since 1941. So
none of these players were alive.
That's right. Neither were you and I. Probably a lot of people in this stadium, maybe everybody in this stadium here at Bulldog Stadium, not alive. So it's TLU and Centenary tonight at Bulldog Stadium on the TLU campus. Let's take a break, and when we come back, we'll listen in on our pregame discussion with Bulldog head coach Neil LaHue. We talked about last week's huge win for the TLU program. We also talked about playing in the brand-new SCAC, and we got Coach to break down tonight's opponent, the Centenary Gents. Our pregame chat with Coach LaHue is ahead. This is the TLU Bulldog football pregame show on KWED and on YouTube at TLU+.
As an MAT student, you are an athletic trainer, and I think that's something really cool that we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that our preceptor asks us to do,
we're able to do, going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab protocols.
For me personally, I do a lot of hands-on where I'm speaking with the patients about how they feel, and so I feel like it's a lot of one-on-one interactions.
Knowing that I'm going to go into the clinic every day and I don't know who's going to walk through the door and what their problem's going to be, and that I get to be the one that tells them hey, this is what's wrong, but I can also help you, so here's a solution.
I chose TLU because I like the one-on-one that I get with my professors.
Being able to talk to all the professors one-on-one, they're definitely helpful in deciding what I can do with my degree and then how to get into those different fields. I liked the tour of the campus. I liked seeing how everything was really close together. Our classes now from first year and second year are all in the lab, so we have our own space that we can go to for studying.
Well, I chose TLU because I had met some people who were in the program, and they told me some good things about it. It's a smaller school, so I feel like I was going to get more of that one-on-one type of learning.
I get to, be more hands-on with patients and more engaged with my preceptors and my professors and my classmates as well.
Welcome everyone to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs. This small, private, faith-based university is tucked away in a quiet, rural town between two of the top 5 largest cities in the state of Texas, Austin and San Antonio. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're going to show you around this welcoming and beautiful campus through the stories and experiences of its students. You're going to hear about why they chose TLU, what they love about their experience, and how most students are involved in multiple on and off-campus activities, clubs, sports, and the arts. TLU's incredible students will show you what it means to learn boldly and live to inspire. So let's get started and show you around this absolutely beautiful campus. Welcome to Texas Lutheran University. This is the College Tour.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Do more than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Just and try to create some pressures up into his face, and they did a good job of getting pressure on him and turned it into some turnovers. I thought our kids played hard, got off blocks, and we tackled well Saturday night.
All around effort. You talked about your coaching staff, and last week when we were looking at the bench before the game in the beginning, teams seemed real fired up. They seemed ready to go from the jump. You never trailed in this game. You talked about it a little bit, but it's got to be a testament to your coaching staff and the players getting ready for week one.
Well, I think our kids, the one thing that I've told people, a lot's been made about our losing record last year. I'm really proud of the way the kids responded to that. We never lost focus. If you came and watched us last year, weeks 9, 10, and 11, you wouldn't know what our record was. Our kids worked their tails off, had great attitudes, and I feel like we were in a lot of games last year. We just let slip away. We didn't finish, and we play. And a lot of those guys are back. We played with a lot of young guys last year, and but they've worked extremely hard in the off season. And then when you go through, your fall camp, you get tired of hitting each other. So they were excited about hitting a different colored jersey, and season opener. It's one of our goals is to win your season opener, and so I thought they came around. They were ready to play.
You had the season opener last week and now the home opener tonight at Bulldog Stadium. We'll move on. We're talking with Bulldog head coach Neil LaHue here on the TLU Bulldog pregame show on KWED. Week number 2, Trinity behind you. Centenary Gents now in front of you tonight. This is the start of the conference schedule, the Southern Collegiate Athletic Conference. We'll get to the Gents here in just a bit, but we talked about this before the season. It's going to be like an NFL schedule here in the SEAC. We talked about this. You're playing teams in the conference twice, home and away, so it's going to be like you're the Cowboys playing the Giants and the Eagles every year. Everybody's going to get to know each other pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, it's a double round robin, something that we're not used to, and neither is anybody else in the conference for that matter. So it's a little bit of new ground for us as a conference, and just excited about getting back to the SEAC. It just feels cohesive with all our other sports that are playing in the SEAC, and now we're a part of that as well. So I know that's it just seems fun to be in the same conference. So we're excited about that opportunity. And as far as the double round robin, we got to play them off once the first time. So that's our focus, and obviously our focus tonight will be Centenary.
Yeah, and SCAC back with football for the first time since 2016. Let's get into tonight's conference opponent here at Bulldog Stadium, Centenary Gents. They restarted their program. They played their first NCAA game since 1947 last week. They lost to Hendricks at home. Let's break down the Gents. Let's get their scouting report on offense from them.
Well, I think they scored some points against Hendricks. I think Hendricks had a good, they did a good job against Centenary. Centenary last year, we know a little bit about them. We played them on the JV late. It's one of those late games that we wanted to schedule, and we met them up in Fort Worth and played them there. We were pretty beat up as a team at that point, but I thought our kids went over there and competed very well. They're very athletic. They're going to be under center some, and they're going to be in gun some, and traditional trying to run it down your throat a little bit, but also play action pass. And their quarterback is a capable thrower as well. So, they're a balanced attack, and we got to be able to put pressure on the quarterback. And again, it's about the football. We want to get some takeaways.
Yeah, talking about the Gents, they did play a practice season. This is their first official season this year. We're talking with TLU head football coach Neil LaHue on the Bulldog pregame show. Let's turn to their defense. What do you expect to see from Centenary there tonight?
Well, they're going to play an 8-man front, and they're going to try to play seems like a little bit of a bunch of man-free type stuff, throw in a little bit of cover 3. Not full out pressure, but they're going to bring somebody almost every play. So number one, we got to handle their pressures. Number two, I think, the one thing, if you looked at last week, and this is a credit to Trinity, and we knew that going in, that they had a great run defense. We got to be able to run the ball better. We just did not run the ball very good. And I think that run sets up the pass a little bit. I'm proud of how we threw it the other night, but we want to be able to run the ball a little bit better than we did, a lot better actually than we did the first week. So that's a big emphasis this week going into this game. And then, we want to be balanced. And again, just like the defense, we want to take care of the football. And that's, we want to keep that going.
And finally, Coach, you talked a little bit about them, but your keys to the game, what do you got to do to go get to 2-0 on the season, which would be nice here tonight?
Well, we got to take care of, I'm being repetitive here now, but we got to take care of the football on offense. I think you got to be able to run the football. We got to protect our quarterback. He does great things if you give him some time. He does do a great job off script as well, but would like to give him a little more time. They're going to play man, so we got to have great separation from our receivers getting open. On defense, we got to keep the explosives down again, get some turnovers, put pressure on their quarterback, and play with the same intensity. You know, the thing that we've kind of preached all week is that was a great win. It should do something for your confidence level. It's a great feeling, but it's one game. You know, we got 9 more to go. The second one's tonight. It's the most important game of the season at this point.
Well, Coach, we always appreciate your time talking with us before kickoff. Good luck tonight in the home opener against the Gents.
Appreciate it. Go Dogs.
Yes, go Dogs indeed. And that will do it for our pregame discussion with Texas Lutheran head football coach Neil LaHue. We'll take a timeout, and just ahead we'll get you the starting lineups for both teams. It's TLU and Centenary, the conference opener and home opener at Bulldog Stadium right here in Seguin. This is the Bulldog pregame show on KWED and on YouTube at TLU+.
The Kaler Company is a proud sponsor of
More than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Welcome, everyone, to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs. This small, private, faith-based university is tucked away in a quiet, rural town between 2 of the top 5 largest cities in the state of Texas, Austin and San Antonio. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're going to show you around this welcoming and beautiful campus through the stories and experiences of its students. You're going to hear about why they chose TLU, what they love about their experience, and how most
kickoff just minutes away. But first, we need to give you the starting lineups for both of these teams. Gents, as we mentioned, playing NCAA football.
Anthony Ortegon, defensive line, Deer Park, Texas.
Caleb Hamilton, defensive tackle, New Orleans, Louisiana.
DJ Lewis, defensive lineman, Richard, Texas.
Tristan Smith, linebacker, New Braunfels, Texas.
Tyler Ward, outside linebacker, Woodway, Texas.
Diego Vila, inside linebacker, Allen, Texas.
Derek G, linebacker, Rockwall, Texas.
Troy Tomaselli, safety, San Antonio, Texas.
Mason Hardy, safety, Normandy, Texas.
Eddie Brown, cornerback, Cold Spring, Texas.
Eric Square, cornerback, Houston, Texas.
Caden Bosenko, quarterback, San Antonio, Texas.
Weston Guzman, running back, McAllen, Texas.
Cole Andrus, tight end, Jordanton, Texas.
Caleb Camarillo, wide receiver, San Antonio, Texas.
Eugene Robinson, the fourth receiver, Lake Charles, Louisiana.
Caleb Clarkson, wide receiver, Lyford, Texas.
Ian Woolard, offensive tackle, Round Rock, Texas.
Kirk Rivas, left guard, San Antonio, Texas.
Josh Walker, center from San Antonio, Texas.
Jackson Eskridge, offensive guard, Crandall, Texas.
Cam Ross, offensive tackle, Dallas, Texas.
Cameron Welch, punter, New Braunfels, Texas.
Brendan Herrera, long snapper, Pearland, Texas.
Joaquin Rodriguez, kicker, San Antonio, Texas.
At right guard, it's Jackson Eskridge, 275 junior from Crandall, Texas. And rounding out the men up front is the right tackle, Cam Ross, 270 junior out of Rockwall. And now we'll go to the skill positions. At tight end, it'll be Cole Andrews, 6'2", 210 out of senior from Jordanton, Texas. And the wide receivers is Chase Patek, 5'9", 190, senior from Victoria West. A couple more seniors rounding out the playmakers for the Bulldogs. Caleb Camarillo, 5'11", 175, senior from nearby Gonzales, Texas. And Caleb Klosterman, 5'11", 180, senior from Lyford, Texas. The running back is Weston Guzman, 5'11", 200, junior from McAllen, Texas. Also a really good sprinter for the TLU track team as well. And then at quarterback, QB1, Caden Bosenko, 5'10", 185, junior from San Antonio East Central. And that is your Bulldog starting offense, Chris.
Yeah, Caden went 21-31 last week, 240 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Let's look at the Centenary defense. We'll start up front with the defensive line. The defensive ends, Raymond Getter, 218 pounds. He's a senior from Shreveport. On the other side is Gideon Bowman, 235 pounds, freshman from Strahan, Louisiana. On the inside, 2 defensive tackles. Zion Lilly, he's 268 pounds. He's a junior from Shreveport. And DeQuavion Lemons, 243 pounds, a sophomore from Shreveport. You hear the crowd reacting. TLU Bulldogs coming out on the field from the other side on the east stands, and we're in the west stands. And the Bulldogs getting ready for some football tonight, and the fans as well. So we got a packed house here at Bulldog Stadium. Linebackers for the Centenary Gents. Outside, you've got Ronald Finley, he's 190 pounds, a freshman from Bernice, Louisiana, and Vance Furbacher, 225-pound sophomore from Plano West over in Texas. And then on the inside is Devin Strickland, 199 pounds, a sophomore from Shreveport. Defensive backs, safeties, Jacob Wilson, 188 pounds, a freshman from Shreveport, and Delarius Marshall, freshman, 175 pounds, also from Shreveport. And your corners are Micaiah Birdlow, a freshman, 165 pounds from Slidell, Louisiana, and Brandon Hurd, sophomore, 161 from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So let's take a quick timeout, and on the way, we'll look at the Bulldogs starters on defense and the starters for the Gents on offense. You're listening to the TLU Football Pregame Show on KWED and on the TLU Plus YouTube channel.
More than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Welcome, everyone, to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs. This small, private, faith-based university is tucked away in a quiet, rural town between 2 of the top 5 largest cities in the state of Texas, Austin and San Antonio. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're going to show you around this welcoming and beautiful campus through the stories and experiences of its students. You're going to hear about why they chose TLU, what they love about their experience, and how most students are involved in multiple on and off-campus activities, clubs, sports, and the arts. TLU's incredible students will show you what it means to learn boldly and live to inspire. So let's get started and show you around this absolutely beautiful campus. Welcome to Texas Lutheran University. This is the College Tour.
I chose TLU because I like the one-on-one that I get with my professors.
Being able to talk to all the professors one-on-one, they were definitely helpful in deciding like what I can do with my degree and then how to get into those different fields.
I liked the tour of the campus. I liked seeing how everything was really close together. Our classes now from first year and second year are all in the lab, so we have our own space that we can go to for studying.
Well, I chose TLU because I had met some people who were in the program, and they told me some good things about it. It's a smaller school, so I feel like I was going to get more of that one-on-one type of learning.
I get to, be more hands-on with patients and more engaged with my preceptors and my professors and my classmates as well.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
As an MAT student, you are an athletic trainer, and I think that's something really cool that we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that like our preceptor asks us to do, like we're able to do. Going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab like protocols.
For me personally, I do a lot of like hands-on where I'm like speaking with the patients about how they feel. And so I feel like it's a lot of like one-on-one interactions.
Knowing that I'm going to go into the clinic every day and I don't know who's going to walk through the door and what their problem's going to be, and that I get to be the one that tells them like, hey, this is what's wrong, but I can also help you, so here's a solution.
What up, y'all? It's Caden Bosenko, and you're watching TLU Plus.
.210 sophomore from Allen, Texas. The defensive back group, a strong secondary, mind you, for these TLU Bulldogs. A really good group back there, led by the strong safety Troy Thomaselli, 181 sophomore from Castroville, Texas. Went to Cornerstone Christian Academy. Free safeties, Mason Hardy next to him, 200-pound senior from Flynn, Texas. Went to Norman G. High School. The corners are Eddie Brown and Merrick Square. Brown, 150 junior from Colwood Spring Oakhurst High School, and then Merrick Square is 175 junior from Houston Lamar. And the nickelback is Tristan Smith, 210 senior from New Braunfels Canyon, Chris.
And they're doing the coin toss at midfield. About to see who's going to get the ball first, who won the toss. I think the Bulldogs won the toss. They may defer. Troy Thomas, Sally, Tristan Smith. Yes, Joshua Walker, Caden Bosenko, your captains. Let's look at the Centenary starting offensive lineup. Offensive line left to right, Kane Cesar, Jordan Taylor, Alex Hamilton, Jake Morton, and Jeremy Duncan. The wide receivers, Jay Richardson, Devin Ardwin, Braden Board, who also plays on the basketball team at Centenary. No, you played against him. Yep. Easton Trent Smith rounding out the wide receiver group. Bobby Shanklin is running back, and the quarterback freshman, Cody Fuentes. Weather, high clouds in the skies before kickoff, temps in the low 90s. There's a southeast wind at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sun going to set just after 7:30 tonight, so around halftime, temps will fall into the 80s after sunset. Field turf conditions here at Bulldog Stadium. Got that snarling Bulldog head logo in gold at the 50. TLU back in black for the home opener. Black jerseys, black pants, Centenary white over white. So the Bulldogs will kick it off. They will defend the south goal and will be going left to right. That won the toss. They will receive in the second half. They'll kick off here in the first half. Joaquin Rodriguez, the senior from Smithson Valley, will tee it up, and we're about to start football here in the Southern Collegiate Athletic Conference for the first time in 8 years. Back deep for the Gents, Obadiah Butler and Tyson Walter. So Rodriguez will get a 10-yard head start, and he's ready to kick it off. Ball teed up at the 35. And the kick is in the air. We are underway in the Southern Collegiate Athletic Conference. Kick lands about 5 yards deep in the end zone. That'll be a touchback as you listen to Bulldog football on KWED. Seguin, the Centenary Gents, will set up shop at their own 25-yard line as we're ready to start things here at Bulldog Stadium. Home opener in the 2024 season. Bulldogs looking to go 2-0.
Like you mentioned, Chris, we got a packed house. Gold Rush week here at TLU, and the crowd came out today for the season opener. We got a good crowd on hand, and some Centenary folks made their way from Shreveport as well on that opposite end.
1st and 10 for the Gents. They're playing their second ever football game, officially in the NCAA since 1941. Cody Fuentes is the quarterback in the shotgun. He's a freshman, sends a man in motion. That's Chambers behind the quarterback to the far side to give up the middle to a running back, and nothing there. I believe that was Shanklin. He'll take it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, that was big 96. DJ Lewis blowing that play up. I had DJ on the podcast, Dog Talk, earlier this week. Yes,
All
sir.
Right.
So DJ, he's on a mission this year. He has a lot of good things to say, and he's there making the play.
Playing there at that defensive end spot on the left side. No gain. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Actually, give him a yard. 2nd and 9 for the Gents at their own 26. Fuentes gets the snap out of the shotgun. Give to the running back again. That's Shanklin up the middle, back to the line, and pushed back by that Bulldog defense. Leading the charge, Dayrick Dean. No gain. So it's going to be a 3rd and 9 upcoming for the Gents.
Yeah, Dean was all over that one. And so far, this Bulldog defense not giving up an inch, and now putting Centenary behind the sticks a bit here, 3rd and an obvious passing situation.
So 2 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Gents working on the left hash, or right hash, I should say, going left to right. Quarterback Fuentes claps his hands now, looks towards that east sideline on the far side. Steps up, has some instructions for his lineman. Now back in the gun, down to 4 seconds on the play clock. Gets the snap, back to throw, has time. Now rolling right, flushed out, looking downfield. Now he'll tuck it and run across the 3rd, and he steps out of bounds at about the 34-yard line. He's going to be a yard short of the 1st down.
And that's one of those you wish you're on that other sideline with the sticks work, because I don't know if Fuentes knew where that yard to gain was. 4th and 1, and this Gents offense looks like they're going to stay out there.
Yeah, 4th and short. He needed the 35, got to the 34. We do see the offense still out there. Punter is Vance Feuerbacher, and he's not coming out. Under center is the quarterback Fuentes. Maybe they're going to try and draw the Bulldogs off sides, as now Fuentes will step back into the shotgun. Nobody's back deep in case there's a pooch kick here. They'll send 3 wide outs to the left, 1 to the right. We're down to a couple seconds left on the play clock. Runs out. No, the Gents will call a timeout at 1 second, so they did indeed try to draw the Bulldogs offsides defensively. Didn't work.
And credit the Bulldog defense for staying disciplined there. I mean, there was multiple times they tried drawing them offsides, and Bulldogs knew what they were up to, so they hold strong and force a 3 and out in the opening possession.
So Eugene Robinson going to drop back to field the punt. So Fuentes was doing all he could to try to draw the Bulldogs off sides. He came up under center, rolled back to the shotgun position, barked out signals, and Bulldogs stayed put. So 4th and 1, and the punter, Feuerbacher, comes out. He's back at his own 20-yard line to field the snap, and he drops a snap, and the punt is partially blocked. It rolls forward to the 41-yard line. It's going to be downed there by a Gent. So that punt was partially blocked up front off the bad snap. Feuerbacher got it off, and it only goes for about 8 yards. And now do we have a flag down?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Referee's talking about it.
At where Feuerbacher actually made the punt. So the referee indicating that the ball was partially blocked, so even though the Bulldogs ran into the punter, that negates that penalty since they got a piece of the ball. So the Bulldog offense will come on out to the field and start 1st and 10 from their 42.
Could not ask for better starting field position right here, and Caden Masenko leads out this group in plus territory.
1st and 10 for the Bulldogs, going right to left. Masenko in the shotgun, 2 wide outs right, 1 to the left. Give to Guzman up the middle. He'll take it to the line of scrimmage and carry a couple tacklers with him inside the 40. Down to the 39-yard line. Got about 4 or 5 yards on that 1st down carry.
Yeah, good push on that first handoff there. Centenary D linemen, they got some big boys up there, so it should be an interesting battle between those 2 groups up front.
I talked to Bryce Hayes before the broadcast. He said, yeah, they've got some size, so we'll see. Here's an end around going the right side. Potek, he takes it inside the 30 as he turns the corner and all the way down to the 20-yard line. Chase Potek on the jet sweep right, picks up a 1st down, and the Bulldogs move it close to the red zone.
No Centenary defenders there really reacting on that initial jet motion. And once Potek got the ball, it was far too late for the Gents to catch up to him. That's an easy 1st down.
I say Chase was brought down at the 22, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs in Centenary territory. Here's a fake to Guzman. Basenko going to take it himself, bounces off a tackler at the line of scrimmage and moves forward inside the 20, gets spun around, brought down at the 18.
Yeah, Basenko can run it. Like we mentioned, he was the leading rusher in that week 1 game against Trinity, so not surprised to see him get involved in the run game early on that little read option.
Yeah, Coach LaHue was talking about how they need to improve in the running game. Caden had 19 yards last week on the ground, which led the Bulldogs, so they're hoping to do better this week. It's now 2nd down and about 6 for TLU. They have it. They mark it at the Centenary 19. Paseko in the shotgun, 2 wide outs to the left, 1 to the right, and Guzman on Caden's right hip. Caden gets the snap, looking to throw now, spin around, roll to his left, looking downfield. Here comes pressure now. He's rolling right, still looking downfield, rolling towards that far sideline. He goes out of bounds at around the 16-yard line. Nobody open downfield. Caden takes it upfield for maybe a gain of 3 or 4.
Yeah, credit the Centenary back end for staying disciplined there. A little misdirection at the start of the snap, and Basenko, after all that, managed to still get a couple yards out of it.
So it's going to bring up a 3rd down for the Bulldogs. And they mark him out of bounds just outside the 15. So just a couple yards on that play. So 3rd down and about 4 for TLU at the Centenary 15-yard line. Basenko shotgun. Gets the snap, back to throw, looks across the middle, and that pass was deflected at the line of scrimmage, incomplete, so it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, the size there, like we mentioned in the D-line, got their hands up, knocked down the pass of Basenko, and Centenary going to get off the field here and force the field goal. So I think the Gents will take that as a win for the first drive.
So the Smithson Valley product, Joaquin Rodriguez, will come on for a field goal attempt. They're going to mark this down at the 22-yard line, so a 32-yard attempt from the right hash out of the hold of Cameron Welch. Snap is back, ball placed down, kick on the way, line drive up and good. So the Bulldogs on the board, first 10:50 to go. First quarter, TLU 3, Centenary nothing. This is Bulldog football on KWED and on the TLU Plus YouTube channel.
More than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire.
Tax District support. GRMC continues to be awarded national-level distinctions for quality of care, safety, patient outcomes, and
Anthony Ortegon, defensive line, Deer Park, Texas.
Caleb Hamilton, defensive tackle, New Orleans, Louisiana.
DJ Lewis, defensive lineman, Bristol, Texas.
Tristan Smith, linebacker, New Braunfels, Texas. Tyler Ward, outside linebacker, Woodway, Texas.
Diego Vila, inside linebacker, Allen, Texas. Derek D, linebacker, Rockwall, Texas.
Troy Tomaselli, safety, San Antonio, Texas.
Mason Hardy, safety, Normandy, Texas.
Eddie Brown, cornerback, Cold Spring, Texas.
Eric Square, cornerback, Houston, Texas.
3 and Centenary nothing. The Smithson Valley product ready to kick this ball off, and he lays the foot into the ball, and it's return man 5 yards deep out of the end zone, bringing it out across the 5 to the 10 towards the center of the field. Now tracks back towards the near side, gets tripped up at the 12-yard line. Kobe Chambers with the return. Interesting decision to take it out 5 yards deep, only gets to the 12-yard line.
Yeah, tried to make something of it, but Troy Tomaselli was not having that on the cutback and took him down, so now poor start in field position for the Gents. Second drive.
You mentioned Troy Tomaselli. Had a great game last week, defensive player of the week. The special teams player of the week was Tristan Smith, and Tristan had a block punt last week. He got a piece of that punt on the Centenary's first possession, so Tristan Smith coming up with the block punt. The Bulldogs able to take the ball downfield and get the field goal from Rodriguez. So Fuentes and the Centenary offense back out on the field, 1st and 10 at their own 12. Gives to the running back left side. Little Hole takes it up to the 15. That's Shanklin. Gain of about 3 on the play to bring up 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, Gents trying to establish the ground game as they should. Got a few more yards on that one, but Bulldog defense, they got about 7-8 in the box almost every time here so far.
Diego Avila on the tackle. He had 10 tackles last week against Trinity. Centenary will hurry up here as they no huddle it. Now they'll look towards the far sideline. So we're down to 15 seconds on the play. Clock Gents have plenty of time. Fuentes in the shotgun, running back to his left. Give to the running back again, up the middle, and he runs right into DJ Lewis for a loss.
Yeah, Lewis on there again, as well as Caleb Hamilton, the the D tackles in there making all kinds of plays as they haven't left much for the linebackers to even have to take care of. It's been the front four taking care of business for the Bulldogs so far.
Loss of yards, so now it's 3rd and 8 for the Gents. I've got it at their own 14-yard line. Gents in white, Bulldogs in black. Centenary going left to right. 3rd down and 8. Fuentes gun with his running back Shanklin to his left and a 4 wide receiver set. Back to throw is Fuentes. Has time, throws down the middle of the field and in and out of his intended target's hands at around the 30-yard line. That pass intended for Richardson, had to reach out for it and couldn't pull it in.
Yeah, better protection there for Fuentes on that 3rd down. Not a bad throw either, just a little bit off the mark there to his intended target, and that's going to bring up another 3 and out for the Gents.
Yep, 2nd straight 3 and out forced by the TLU defense. And here comes the punter, Vance Feuerbacher.
It's a heck of a name.
Absolutely. Actually, looks like we got a different punter because he was listed as the punter and someone else is back there right now. And he'll take the snap. And it's a line drive kick as he gets it off. It bounces at the TLU 40. Takes a Centenary bounce across midfield, and it's just going to roll. Rolls inside the 40 and finally down to the 36-yard line. There's a new punter there for the Gents. Maybe the other punter with the punt block was pulled, Preston Donor, actually, with that punt.
San Antonio, Texas. Wes Guzman, running back, McAllen, Texas.
Cole Landris, tight end, Jordanton, Texas.
Caleb Camarillo, wide receiver, San Antonio, Texas.
Eugene Robinson, the 4th receiver, Lake Charles, Louisiana.
Caleb Parshman, wide receiver, Lyford, Texas.
Ian Woolard, offensive tackle, Round Rock, Texas.
Kirk Rivas, left guard, San Antonio, Texas.
Josh Walker, center from San Antonio, Texas.
Jackson Eskridge, offensive guard, Crandall, Texas.
Cam Ross, offensive tackle, Dallas, Texas.
7-8 yards.
Quick throw from Basenko, finding Robinson underneath out the slot on the left side. 2nd down and 2. Here's a give Guzman trying to turn the corner left side. He does. Takes it upfield to around the 50-yard line. He'll have a 1st down as he's pushed out of bounds in front of the TLU bench.
A little outside zone there and good blocking from Eugene Robinson and Caleb Camarillo on that left side as Guzman's able to get just enough and the chains move.
So 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. They have it at the 50-yard line, up 3-0, 8:33 to go here in the first quarter. Basenko back to throw out of the shotgun, drifting back now, throws towards the near sideline over Caleb Camarillo's head, out of bounds. Caleb tried to reach up and pull that one down, couldn't do it. 2nd down.
And I think Basenko might have missed someone further down the field. I think that was number 15,
Levanta Henry.
Bulldogs, yeah,
who's checked in. So it's a 2nd down and 10 for TLU at midfield at the 50-yard line. Basenko shotgun, 2 wide outs right, 2 to the left. Caden going to throw. Throwing deep down the field. He's got a man open. That's Henry. He's got it at the 20 to the 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Little 4 verts, and there was no one back there for the Centenary defense. All kinds of Bulldogs running free. Basenko could have picked any of them to throw it to. And the Bulldogs with the first touchdown of the season at home.
Yeah, you mentioned Levanta Henry was open on the last play, and Caden missed him. This time he didn't. Easton, that's a 50-yard strike, and Joaquin Rodriguez is on to attempt the extra point for the Bulldogs here at the 8:18 mark in the first quarter. Bulldogs with a field goal on their first drive, a touchdown here. And this kick is punched through by Rodriguez. It's 10-0 TLU. 8:18 to go first quarter. This is Bulldog football on KWED and on the TLU Plus YouTube channel.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
as an MAT student, you are an athletic trainer, and I think that's something really cool that we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that like our preceptor asks us to do, like we're able to do. Going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab like protocols.
For me personally, I knew a lot of like hands-on where
More today. Visit AndersPierce.com. That's AndersPierce.com.
Kobe Chambers back deep, and Rodriguez puts his right foot into the ball. It'll be Chambers at the goal line here on the near side. He's going to come out to the 5, to the 10, to the middle of the field. Now heading towards the far sideline, takes it across the 20, flags down as he goes across the 30 and out of bounds at around the 40-yard line. This might be coming back as we got a flag down at the Centenary 23-yard line.
Almost every time you see a flag come out there on the kick return, you know it's probably coming back. And shout out to Joaquin Rodriguez, the kicker, making the tackle on the outside there and that return.
So we'll await the flag. 50-yard touchdown strike from Caden Basenko to Levanta Henry. And the Bulldogs lead this one 10-0. 8:09 left to go as we await the call here. Holding. And back to the 13-yard line, they'll place the ball. And that's where Centenary will start. They've gone 3 and out on their opening 2 possessions here this afternoon.
We'll see if we'll see a different strategy from the Gents. They're not getting a big push up front. I mean, the run game might not be there. Obviously, you got to stick with it, but we'll see. They come out 4 wide, or actually 3 wide here to start this possession.
2 to the right, 1 to the left, and Fuentes in the gun, running back to his right. 1st and 10 for Centenary at their own 13-yard line. Fuentes shouting out instructions, claps his hands, gets the snap. He's going to throw. Throwing near side, has a receiver, complete. Trent Smith along the near sideline, tries to shake a couple tacklers, and he'll be taken out of bounds near that first down marker.
Like that opening play call there, simple throw, trying to get Fuentes comfortable because, I mean, so far the Gents offense hasn't found a rhythm yet, but might be able to with that play like that.
Found Smith, and they get the first down as he goes out of bounds at the 25, gain of 12. So first down of the game for the Gents. They work no huddle, and Fuentes gets the snap this time. Get to running back. That's Shanklin up the middle. Little crease across the 30. He's dropped at the 31. Got about 5 or 6 yards there on first down.
Yeah, starting to move the ball a little bit. Bulldogs rotating in some defenders in that front 7 throughout these first couple drives as second medium coming for the Gents.
Marvin Ferris checks in for the Bulldogs. 2nd down and 4, they say, for the Gents. And it's Fuentes getting the shotgun and a draw play to the running back. That's Shanklin. Takes it up to the 35-yard line. He'll be a couple yards short of the first down.
Yeah, timing kind of messed up a bit on that draw play. High snap that Fuentes had to pull down. So
actually it was another running back, Josh Ware, with the carry, and it's now 3rd down and 2 for Centenary. So they spot the ball at the Gents' 34-yard line. Centenary going left to right. White jerseys. The Bulldogs back in black. Back with the black jerseys, black pants, gold numbers here for the home opener in 2024. 3rd down and 2 for the Gents at their own 34-yard line. Fuentes in the shotgun, and it's a reverse coming the other way. Kobe Chambers going around the left end. He's got the first down. He's across the 40. Flags come down behind the play, and this one might be coming back as Chambers finally stopped along the far sideline at the 48-yard line.
A couple flags came out there, but it might have been for the same holding call. But the reverse, I like the play call there, but I'm sure the Centenary coaches are frustrated because you can only pull those plays out a few times a game, and the fact that you have one coming back is kind of hurt.
Little misdirection. They looked like they were going to go jet sweep right, and then Chambers comes behind the formation, takes it the other way. So 2 penalties on the Gents. They had an illegal formation, which the Bulldogs declined, and then a holding, which TLU will accept, and that'll push them back 10 yards from the spot of the foul. It's going to be 3rd and 9 as they place the ball down at the Centenary 33-yard line.
Still 3rd and manageable despite the penalty. You got about 8 yards to go. I'm sure the Bulldogs will be playing the sticks here. Got trips to the right for the Gents.
Now 3 wide receivers to the right and 1 to the left, with Fuentes, the quarterback, in the shotgun and a running back on his left hip. Gets the snap, looking right, now looking downfield. Here comes pressure. He throws, and this pass knocked away by Tristan Smith in the secondary. Intended for Devin Arduin, but Smith makes the play, knocks the ball away at the 38-yard line. It's 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Tristan Smith might be the most versatile player on this Bulldogs roster. The plays he makes on special teams, kind of a hybrid linebacker and nickel. I mean, he does it all for this Bulldog team.
So Gents get a 1st down, and then the drive stalls, and here comes the punter. We'll see who this is this time punting the ball. It'll be Garner, and he gets the punt off, and it's a short kick straight in the air towards the near sideline. Might have gone off the side of his foot, and it goes out of bounds in TLU territory. They'll mark it at the, actually in Centenary territory at the Gent 46-yard line.
I tell you what, right now the Bulldogs, they're winning special teams, defense, and offense. As Gents not helping themselves out with, that's their 3rd straight punt now that's just gone not according to plan.
That was Preston Durner on the punt. Off the side of his foot, out of bounds, and the TLU Bulldogs start this drive at the Centenary 46-yard line, up 10-0. Basenko in the gun, back to throw, pump fake. Now he'll roll right, looking downfield, dumps it off, and incomplete to Guzman, who couldn't come up with that pass at the 40-yard line. Will be 2nd down.
Another play action where Basenko moving to his right this time is the side he wants to roll to and just didn't connect there with Guzman, who had some space there on that right side.
Jackson Bennett's going to check into the ball game. Another running back for the Bulldogs on 2nd down and 10. Bennett and Guzman in the backfield. Now Guzman out of the backfield in motion to the far side and give to Bennett up the middle. Little crease. Takes it inside the 45 and then gets stacked up. And now gets some help from his offensive linemen as they push the pile forward down to the 40-yard line.
A nice hard run there from Bennett. Senior kind of paid his dues here with this TLU offense. Now getting a lot more reps and shuffled into that backup running back role. Good run there for about 5-6 yards.
He'll come on. Now Chase Potek will come in. It'll be 3rd down and 4 for the Bulldogs at the Centenary 40-yard line. Basenko with 3 wide outs to the right. Now man in motion coming to the near side from the right side. And Basenko will take the snap, back to throw, has a pocket, now will step up, throws underneath, complete and down to the 30-yard line, making the reception. Looked like that was Cole Andrews. He has a 1st down.
Andrews, ultra-reliable, kind of tight end wide receiver hybrid. The former quarterback as well, found by Basenko, and nice connection those two have as Cole moves to 6.
Cole comes to the sidelines. Chris Taylor checks in. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Centenary 30-yard line. 3 wideouts left, 1 to the right for Basenko. In the shotguns, quarterback keeper up the middle now, going outside to the 20. He's in the clear to the 10, to the 5, into the end zone. There's a flag down back at the 31. Caden Basenko scores, but we'll see if this one's coming back. It looks like everybody's walking back in the other direction. Looks like it may indeed be coming back.
Yeah, Basenko, nice little run there, finding the hole, but that hole might have been caused by the holding penalty, so we'll see what the call is.
Now flag down at the 32, and everybody coming back in this direction. Oh, no, wait a second. Now everybody's going back. They're going to say this penalty is going to be on Centenary. The touchdown's going to stand as Basenko takes it in.
Kind of an anticlimactic touchdown there, but Caden with a heck of a run that ends up paying off for him.
Yeah, everybody was acting like, oh, no, this is coming back. There's a flag. And then the referee indicated this could be a penalty on Centenary. And then everybody started celebrating. So touchdown run for Caden Basenko makes it 16-0. Rodriguez on for the extra point attempt. Ball placed down, and Joaquin punches it through. 17-0 Bulldogs, 4:56 left to go. First quarter, you're listening to Bulldog Football on KWED and on the TLU Plus YouTube channel.
As an MAT student, you are an athletic trainer, and I think that's something really cool that we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that our preceptor asks us to do, we're able to do. Going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab protocols.
For me personally, I knew a lot of like hands-on where I'm like speaking with the patients about how they feel, and so I feel like it's a lot of like one-on-one interactions.
Knowing that I'm going to go into the clinic every day and I don't know who's going to walk through the door and what their problem's going to be, and that I get to be the one that tells them like, hey, this is what's wrong, but I can also help you, so here's a solution.
What up, y'all? It's Caden Bosenko, and you're watching TLU Plus.
On the touchdown run by quarterback Caden Bosenko, penalty on the Gents, and the TLU Bulldogs will kick it off at the 50-yard line, and Rodriguez kicks it through the end zone as they assess the penalty on the kickoff, and the Gents will start at 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. 17-0 Bulldogs, just under 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
And Bulldogs, I mean, they've got on the Gents early and they haven't let up. What a start, 17-zip. I mean, not much to say in terms of negativity for these Bulldogs. They've been locked in all 3 phases so far.
Bosenko with a touchdown pass and a touchdown run here in the first quarter. Here come the Gents back out onto the field, and their offensive unit, 1st and 10 from their own 25. Braden Board there at the tight end slot on the right side. Basketball player, you played against him. You notice him, 6'5", tight end there on the right. As the quarterback Fuentes gets the snap, and he fumbles the ball. It's loose. I think the Bulldogs have it. Back at the 16-yard line. Let's get the signal.
Ball's going to be fumbled.
No signal. Yes, Bulldog football.
Just a mishandled snap. I mean, not much going right now for the Gents, and the Bulldogs continue to take advantage as they will now start this 4th drive right in the red zone.
Now Murphy's Law here for the Centenary Gents. Everything going wrong so far, and now the Bulldogs going to start this drive deep in Centenary territory at the Gent 18-yard line as Caden Bosenko brings the offense back out onto the field. Caleb Hamilton recovers that fumble. Here's a run, this time Guzman going left, cuts upfield, takes it to the 15 and gets pushed back. Got a gain of 3 there.
Might have been Jackson Bennett.
Or Jackson Bennett actually on the carry.
Yeah. Gain of 3 on the little sweep to the left.
Gain of 3 or 4, so it'll be 2nd down and 6. Eugene Robinson checks into the game. Chris Taylor comes on out. Bennett is the running back, as you mentioned. Easton, he's just to the left of Caden Bosenko, who's going to work out of the gun. Tight formation here with 2 wide outs, or 1 wide out to the right, 1 to the left. And again, Bennett up the middle, takes it inside the 15, tries to spin off a couple of tacklers and gets wrapped up at the 13, maybe a gain of 2. And it'll bring up 3rd down and about 5 for the Bulldogs.
Chance here for Bosenko and the Bulldogs, see what they can do on a 3rd down in the red zone. These are going to be prove to be critical moments in these same kind of spots in other games this season, especially next week when you got McMurray, 2 of the top teams pretty much in the SCAC projected. So big time down here despite the score already being in the Bulldogs' favor.
Bulldogs will be in Abilene next week on the road. Split backs as Guzman checks in. He's to the right of Bosenko. Bennett to the left, 3rd and 5, and now Jackson in motion out of the backfield to the right. Bosenko gets the snap, rolling right. It's an option pitch out to Guzman. Guzman turns upfield inside the 15, looking for the 1st down as he dives down to the 10-yard line. And inside the 10, into the down to the 5, and now we got a flag down behind the play, so hold everything. It'll be a 1st down if the play stands, but we'll check the flag.
Quite a bit of dirty laundry out on the field in this first quarter, Chris.
Yes. Well, last time we thought there was a penalty on TLU. It ended up being against Centenary, but this time the penalty is indeed on the Bulldogs. On that Caden Bosenko run that went for a score on the last drive, we thought it was a penalty on TLU. All the players thought so as well as they came back to the line of scrimmage, and then the referee said, no, this penalty's on Centenary. Touchdown stands, but this time holding call indeed on TLU and moving back 10 yards. It's going to be about 3rd and 15 for the Bulldogs. They spot the ball at the Centenary 23-yard line. So they need to get to the 8. Bosenko shotgun. He's back to throw. Looking. Here comes pressure. He'll go right to scramble out of it. And again, getting caught up there on the right side, still shucking and jiving, and finally he's brought down at the 27-yard line, lost about 4 yards as Visenko was harassed, tried to get out of it, spun away from a couple of defenders. They caught back up to him, and they drop him back at the 27.
Yeah. Even though the play resulted in a negative gain, you gotta love the way Visenko can just extend plays. I mean, he gets the most out of every single play. He's not going to give up easy just throwing it away, but
kind of Johnny Manziel'd it back there, just getting away from 4 or 5 white jerseys, and they finally get him. And now here comes Joaquin Rodriguez on to attempt a field goal. They're going to spot this ball down at the 35. So this is going to be a 45-yard attempt from the right hash for the senior. Ball placed down. Kick is on the way, and it's a little wobbly. They might have gotten a piece of that. It's going to fall at the goal line. It's going to roll into the end zone. Bulldogs going after it. They're going to knock it out of the end zone down there, and the Gents will take over on the partial block field goal.
I think definitely a Gent defender got his hands on that one. The way the ball was kind of changed trajectory there, so Gents get the stop.
Grayson Kowalski ran after the ball. Almost Leon Ledded it. I don't know if you are familiar with that play with the Dallas Cowboys way back in the early 90s. They were playing the Miami Dolphins, and there was a blocked field goal, and the ball rolled downfield. Leon Lett, one of the defensive tackles for the Cowboys, went after the ball, touched it. It became a live ball at that point. Miami recovered and was able to kick another field goal and win the game. I saw Grayson Kowalski go after that ball. You touch that ball, it becomes live, but Grayson knocked it out of the end zone.
I guess Grayson didn't see that either.
No, it was a long time ago, about 30 years ago on a Thanksgiving night. So the Gents take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Fuentes in the shotgun, give to his running back, who gets swallowed up in the backfield. Sean Blanks grabs Bobby Shanklin 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Yeah, Blanks the first one there, kind of coming on the nickel blitz, but there was nowhere to go on that handoff. Another play blown up by that Bulldog front.
So 2nd down and 13. 17-0. Bulldogs in front. We're now under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Bulldogs' first drive there that did not result in points on that last possession. The Gents only 1 first down so far in this game. This is their 4th possession. Play clock down to 5 seconds as they're scrambling to get the play call down to 2-1, and they get it now. We got movement along the near side, or we have a timeout called. Looking at the referee. Yes, timeout called by the Gents. We'll take it as well. TLU 17, Centenary nothing. 1:27 to go first quarter. This TLU football will be back in 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Visit AndersPierce.com. That's AndersPierce.com.
So the Gents burn a timeout with the play clock running down. Back to action, 2nd and 13 for Centenary at their own 25-yard line. Fuentes, the quarterback, freshman in the shotgun, gets the snap, quick throw over the middle, nobody there, incomplete. Maybe some miscommunication with his receivers.
There's a lot of that going on right now with this Gent offense. Just no one really on the same page right now. As Fuentes thought someone was coming on the slant over the middle, but there was no one in the area. Lucky no Bulldog defender in the area as well, as they were in man-to-man coverage, but now 3rd and long coming.
Devin Arduin, the nearest one to that ball, but he was about 10 yards away from it. 3rd down and 13 for Centenary. They've got 3 wideouts to the right this time, 1 to the left, spreading things out. Fuentes back to throw out of the gun, has time, throws to the left side. This pass is caught at the 42-yard line. Chambers around 3 TLU Bulldog defenders gets brought down there, but he made a nice catch and a nice throw by Fuentes, threading the needle.
Yeah, huge connection there on 3rd down. Kobe Chambers coming on that deep post and made the contested grab. Wasn't pretty, but the Gents advanced the downs there, and got something to build off of right there.
Troy Tomaselli with the stop. But a third down conversion for Centenary. They have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. Fuentes shotgun, gets the snap, has pressure, steps up, throws over the middle, complete to Fuentes, trying to spin out of a tackle, and he gets dropped at the 47-yard line. Short gain there, about 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Yeah, Fuentes finding Chambers again. Just kind of push it to him there. A little chest pass, gain a few yards.
Down to 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Gents don't have to run a play here if they don't want to. It's 2nd down and 6. And they have it at their own 48-yard line. We're down to 10 seconds. 5 seconds as the Gents working in the shotgun. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and they won't get the play off. That'll end the first quarter. The score, TLU 17, Centenary nothing. Second quarter is ahead. You're listening to Bulldog Football on KWED and on the TLU Plus YouTube channel.
Does Guadalupe
Dream NIL deal?
Ooh, you go first. I swear I have.
I'll say an airline, any of them, but we'll say what? We'll say United. You just want free flights? Is that what you want? Okay. Yeah. Shooting for the stars with that one.
That's what I say.
Hey, Southwest, let us know. Hitting the Wells lineup. Please.
more? Does GRMC have primary care physicians who will care for you as a whole person, including your mental, physical, and emotional health? The answer is yes. To find a primary care physician, call 830-401-7401. Guadalupe Regional Medical Center. Advanced medicine. Personal touch.
Second quarter, Gents with the ball. They switch sides, and now Centenary will defend the south end zone, going right to left. Second down and 6 from their own 48. Back to throw. It's Fuentes. Lost it in the air. Near sideline receiver there. Flags coming out. Down at around the 30-yard line as Bulldog defender and Kobe Chambers going for that ball. So we'll see what the call is here. Fuentes just lofted that ball up. Had pressure.
That's always a tough one. You know, Bulldogs playing press. You try to, when you're playing man-to-man coverage, you get. Yeah.
Pass interference called on Jason Foley.
And Foley trying to get his head turned around. He almost did, but when the ball's underthrown like that, it was a wobbler. I mean, it's tough for the defender to not get in the way. So, 3 yards for the Gents.
Mark the ball down at the TLU 37-yard line. This is the deepest penetration of the game for the Gents. And now, referee going to stop play here momentarily. Hover over the ball. Respot it here. Now the linesman's coming up here, and I think there's an issue with where the ball is supposed to be placed. They've got it at the TLU 37-yard line. Looks like they moved it about a foot. They moved it up a foot, so it's going to be still around the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 for Centenary. Following the penalty, pass interference gives the Gents an automatic first down. It's Fuentes in the shotgun. 2 wide outs to the left, 1 to the right, working on the right hash, running back to his left. That's Schenkel. Play fake, throw over the middle, complete down to the 25-yard line. Reception is made and tackled right away is Smith. Trent Smith with the catch. That's going to be a first down.
Yeah, that's a really good ball from Cody Fuentes. Got to throw that slant on a bullet really right there with Mason Hardy coming down. Is a nice play by Fuentes, and now they're going quickly here.
Here's a give to Shinkon. He's wrapped up in the backfield for a loss back at the 30-yard line. Making the play, Marvin Ferris.
Yeah, Ferris got back there in a hurry and good stunt from that off-ball linebacker position he was in as Gents going quick but did not pay off. Now they're looking at a 2nd and 14.
Yeah, lost 4 yards on that quick play. 2nd and 14 for the Gents at the TLU 30-yard line. No huddle. Working in the shotgun is Fuentes. And his running back is to his left. Now he'll step up with some instructions. Actually, new running back in there is Cedric Allen. Gets the snap. Back to throw is Fuentes. Rolling left. Here comes pressure. Throws it near sideline. Leaping and unable to come up with the catch. Down there is Arduin. It's incomplete. And it'll be third down.
Yeah, blanket coverage there from the Bulldog back end. Not much for Fuentes to find. And now a 3rd and long here. Got to make sure to take care of the football here. You got a chance for maybe some points if you get some yards for perhaps a field goal, or maybe you get it close for 4-down territory.
It would be a 47-yard field goal at this point if the Gents don't move the ball any further. 3rd down and 14 from the TLU 30-yard line. Shotgun formation, 2 wide outs left, 1 to the right. Now man in motion. Wingback goes from the left to the right. Fumbled snap, picking it up is Fuentes. He throws over the middle, has his receiver Beard, and he's going to get dropped at the 26-yard line after a minimal gain. Got 4 yards, and that's going to make it a 4th down and about 10.
Yeah, another mishandled snap. But, I mean, give credit to Fuentes. He got up and found Board quickly. Not surprised he found his biggest target on the field first when he looked up. So
Board, a 6'5" target now with the field goal unit coming out. Preston Dorner listed as the kicker. They're going to place this ball down at the 33-yard line, so it's going to be a 43-yard attempt for Dorner from the left hash. Snap back, ball placed down, line drive. This is short. Didn't get much height on that ball. And Dorner misses that kick, and the Bulldogs will take over. I'm surprised he got it over the line. Yeah. That ball didn't get more than 10 feet off the ground. And flutters under the crossbar, no good. So the Bulldogs will take it over. Up 17-0, 12:56 left to go in the first half.
Actually,
we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that like our preceptor asks us to do, like we're able to do. Going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab like protocols.
For me personally, I knew a lot of like hands-on where I'm like speaking with the patients about how they.
Working out of the gun. Jackson Bennett, the running back, to his right. 2 wide outs right, 1 to the left. Pasenko will send a man in motion from the far side to the near side. They'll fake a jet sweep. Here comes pressure. Pasenko's down way back at the 14-yard line, and flags come in after the play.
Yeah, that was number 22 on the pressure, Demetrius Gladney. And it looks like Centenary's going to probably decline this holding call. But I tell you what, when you were number 22 on the defensive line, you know you're probably a stud with that kind of number.
So it is a holding call, and the Gents do decline the penalty. Loss of 12 on the play. It'll be second down and 22 for TLU from their own 14. Klosterman's lined up far to the right. He's by himself out there. And now a jet sweep to the near side. Here's Guzman trying to evade tacklers. Takes it to the near sideline as he turns the corner. And he's finally pushed out of bounds around the 30-yard line. Nice gain there, about 15 yards for Guzman on the jet sweep right.
Yeah, Guzman, when he turns that corner and gets upfield, he is a blur and makes it a much more manageable 3rd down for TLU.
Now he's a blur because he's a track star. On the track team in the spring. Now 3rd down and 6 as Guzman checks out. Eugene Robinson comes in, 4 wide receiver set. And now Caden Pasenko will look towards the west sideline here for some instructions. Down to 12 seconds on the play clock. Bennett is the running back to Caden's left. 3rd down and 5 they call it. Caden back to throw and whistles before the snap. And what do we have here? False start call on the Bulldogs, pushes them back 5, 3rd and 5 now, 3rd and 10. So the ball now placed back at the TLU 26-yard line. 3rd down and 10 facing the Bulldogs. Pasenko in the shotgun, back to throw. Here comes pressure. He'll try to get out of it, going to his right, throws it towards the near sideline, incomplete. Had to unload it as that pocket was collapsing, and it's 4th down.
I tell you what, this Centenary D-line right now is wreaking a lot of havoc in the Bulldog pass game. They pretty much ruined that possession for the Bulldogs as TLU with a 3 and out as Cameron Welch will come out for his first punt of the ball game.
So the Canyon Cougar, Cameron Welch, will go back to field this snap. Got his family in the crowd right in front of us. See the Cameron Welch crowd. Some of his family wearing his jerseys. Right next to the family Joaquin Rodriguez. I guess the punter and kicker's families, they stick together. So Welch gets the snap. Here comes a rush. He gets it away. End under end kick. Return man at the 39-yard line. Takes it across the 40. He's dropped right there. That was Obadiah Butler with the return. Not much of a return, but the Gents will take it over. 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Yeah, Welch and Rodriguez, punter-kicker combo, they've been at it these last 4 years now as a tandem, so not too surprised their families are good friends too.
Well, Joaquin and Cameron, products of the Comal ISD. Joaquin, Smithson Valley graduate, and the punter Cameron Welch, Canyon High School graduate. A couple of local boys on special teams for TLU. No, you're a Marion High School graduate.
Oh, yeah.
Got a Bulldog on that among that wide receiver crew as well, and Dominic Castellanos. Haven't called his name yet, but a lot of local kids here. 1st and 10 for the Gents at their own 42-yard line. Fuentes to throw out of the gun. Slant pattern to the right, too high for his intended receiver. That was Devin Arduin, incomplete, 2nd down.
Yeah, that's dangerous. Overthrowing a slant's almost asking for a safety to pick it off every time, and there was a Bulldog in the vicinity, just not enough on that throw, but break caught there by the Gent offense.
So 2nd down and 10 for the Gents at their own 42-yard line. Under center now is the quarterback, Fuentes, and a pitch to the left to a running back trying to turn the corner towards the near sideline, spun out of bounds after a minimal gain. Jamario Thomas with the stop, and on the carry was Devin Arduin, so it'll be 3rd down and 8, no gain.
Another 3rd down for the Gents. They had that nice conversion on the last drive, looking for Kobe Chambers, so Bulldogs likely to be a lot keened in on number 0 on that far sideline.
3rd and 8, hurry up offense here for the Gents. Fuentes claps his hands. Now he'll pause and look towards the far sideline. 3 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left. Gents going left to right. They're on the left hash. Shotgun snap and back to throw. Rolling right is Fuentes. Has his receiver. That's Board in the flat far side. He gets pushed out of bounds at the 47-yard line. He'll be a few yards short of the 1st down. It'll be 4th down.
And, I thought for a second the Gents might keep the offense out there with the short gain there, but instead they'll send out the punt team.
Yeah, 4th and 5. And here comes the punter, Darner, who also is the place kicker. Back deep is Mason Hardy for the Bulldogs back at the TLU 15. Dorner standing on his 33. Gets the snap and gets the punt away. End under end. And this ball's going to bounce at the 26-yard line. Take a Centenary roll out of bounds inside the 15 down to the 10-yard line. So nice punt by Dorner. Punted it away for Mason Hardy. And it takes a Centenary roll, and the Bulldogs start deep in their own territory, up 17-0 with just under 5 minutes gone by here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, game's starting to slow down just a little bit. Bulldog offense, another long field ahead of them. They 3 and out last drive, so the Gent defense got to be feeling good now, having had that last drive, and now Bulldogs backed up even more.
Yeah, now they place the ball at the 9-yard line, so 1st and 10. For the Bulldogs as the junior quarterback, Brasenko, leads them out. Give to Guzman, left side, looking for a little hole. Takes it up to 15. Breaks a tackle across the 20. And finally brought down at the 25-yard line. Play kind of stopped momentarily, but Weston Guzman didn't stop. He picks up a 1st down out to the 25.
Yeah, those track legs keep on churning.
Tripped up on the plate.
Now all those white jerseys kind of stopped, thinking the play was over. Weston Guzman was not down yet, so he picked up an additional 7 or 8 yards, got a 1st down. They mark him down at 23, comes out of the game, and Bennett checks back in. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. This is a give around the right side. New running back into the game, making the carry is Nehemiah Murray. He takes it around the right side, gets pushed out of bounds at around the 28-yard line, picked up about 4 or 5 yards.
Yeah, Murray, a Luling Eagle product, Chris, so another local guy for you.
Not too far from here, down the road on Interstate 10. 6-yard gain, they say. 2nd down and 4 for the Bulldogs at their own 29-yard line. Busenko with the snap. Give to, looks like Murray again. Up the middle. Bounces off tackler. Spins and falls forward down to the 31-yard line. Now 2 yards short of the first down to bring up a 3rd and 2 for the Bulldogs.
You know, Chris, I think one trait these Bulldog running backs all share is that contact balance. I mean, that's a very valuable skill and component of a strong ground game nowadays. And all three, Bennett, Guzman, and Murray, all bouncing off tackles with ease and staying on their feet in the process.
Yeah, Murray used his right hand to keep himself upright. Put his hand on the ground and able to pick up a couple yards. 3rd and 2, and now pistol formation with Murray behind Busenko, and a give to Murray. Hole on the left side, and Murray falls forward down to the 35-yard line. He has a first down.
Feeding Murray again there. 3rd carry on the drive for him already. And now he gets a well-deserved rest after converting right there, and Bulldogs freshen their downs.
Weston Guzman will check back in. 1st and 10 for TLU at their own 35-yard line. 8:15 to go till halftime. 17-0 TLU. 2 wide outs, stacked to the right. Now man in motion from the near side to the far. That's Guzman. He'll take the handoff. It's a jet sweep left and snuffed out pretty well this time by Centenary, as Weston gets tackled at the 35, no gain.
Yeah, really good pursuit there, and good job setting the edge by the gents on that right side. Multiple white hats over there, and no gain on that jet sweep.
So 2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs as they work on the left hash, and they look towards the near sideline here for the play. In the shotgun is Busenko. Gets the snap. Wide receiver screen, far side, complete, and taking it up the sideline as a receiver to the 40-yard line. It looks like Jamari Nichols on the reception. Gained about 5, and it's going to be 3rd and 5 now for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Nichols is a talented receiver on that outside. Back up right now, but he got good frame and speed on the outside.
Vonta Henry is checked back in. Caught the touchdown pass in the first quarter. 50-yard strike from Busenko. He's going to line up in the slot to the right. 3 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left for the Bulldogs. It's 3rd down and 5, and Busenko takes a snap, rolling right. Here comes pressure, and he's sacked back at the 33-yard line from behind. Bringing him down is Ronald Finley. It'll be 4th down.
Finley was tracking down Busenko that whole time, going off that right edge. And I tell you what, this Gents defense, they're getting after it right now. Since the quarter change, they've had a different gear on that side of the football.
Yeah, Bulldogs 17 points in the first quarter. Nothing so far here in the second. 6:34 to go. And Cam Welch comes back out with the punting unit. Cam back at his 20. And a return man for the Gents back at the Centenary 20. And Welch with pressure gets it off. It's a wobbler short kick. Going to bounce at the Centenary 36. Take a TLU roll inside the 30. And it'll be down at the 28-yard line.
Not a bad one there from Welch, flipping the field.
Is going to be down in Centenary territory.
So the Gents taking it over, down 17-0. One of 2 games going on in the conference tonight. McMurray is hosting Lyon. Interesting score in this one. They're in the second quarter. McMurray 11 and Lyon 6.
A baseball score there.
Or basketball score.
Early,
early basketball score.
Wonder how they got there. Probably a safety somewhere mixed in there.
I don't see many 11-6 scores in football.
Missed PAT.
Austin College playing a non-conference game tonight. They're hosting Rhodes. That's Bryce Hayes' alma mater. And, well, the Lynx all over the Kangaroos 28-0.
That's a good matchup right there.
Yeah, late in the second quarter. 1st and 10 for Centenary. Here's a jet sweep coming to the near side. With it is the receiver Chambers, turning the corner across the 30 and taken out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Picks up about 6 or 7 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd down and 4 for the Gents at their own 33.
Yeah, a little jet touch pass. I've always liked that play a little more than the sweep because it's a little less obvious and could always fake that as well. So nice play there for the Gents.
Working on the left hash, going right to left. 4 wide receivers set. Fuentes back to throw. Lofts it right sideline. Deep ball, diving and unable to come up with the catch as the receiver down at the 35-yard line. I'll wait for him to get up, see his number. It's not Fuentes, it's Chambers. And he's a little shaken up on the play. He's going to come on off the field and head to the Centenary sideline. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 5.
And that's key right there. Chambers has clearly been Fuentes' favorite target, and now he's out of the game on the sideline on this 3rd down here.
3rd down and 5 for the Gents at their own 33-yard line. Fuentes in the gun, running back to his right. Bulldogs showing blitz. And now quarterback comes near the line of scrimmage, shouts out some instructions, down to 1 second on the play clock. They get it off. Here comes pressure, rolling to his right, throwing far sideline, complete at the line of scrimmage. Catching the ball is Board. He goes out of bounds along the far sideline at the sticks. He's got the 1st down.
What a play from Cody Fuentes. That is not an easy throw, ladies and gentlemen. He's retreating back with 3 defenders in his face. That's almost about a 20-yard throw on the move, going backwards, and he connects with Board for the 1st down.
Throws it off his back foot to Board, who was at the line of scrimmage. He took it upfield, out of bounds, 1st down at the sticks. The Gents have it at their own 38, setting up a screen to the right side, complete to Smith, and he gets wrapped up right away by Mason Hardy after a gain of maybe 2.
Yeah, Hardy all over that one. Smart defender back there. Him and Tomaselli are a great duo at the safety spots. Now we got a flag on the field.
Yeah, flag down along the far sideline at the 42-yard line after that play. So you hear the call, holding on Centenary, and that'll push them back 10 yards, 1st and 20. They place the ball back at the Gent 29-yard line. So in the shotgun is Fuentes. 3 wideouts to the left and 1 to the right. Under 5 minutes to go here. 2nd quarter, TLU 17 and Centenary nothing. Fuentes gets the snap, looking left, throws in this direction, and over everybody's head into the TLU bench, incomplete.
Yeah, just kind of airmailed that one, but not much going there. Tristan Smith was rallying over there anyways, so not much going on there. And Kobe Chambers still not back out there for the Gents, as might be Braden Board now, the main target that Fuentes will be looking to.
Jay Richardson, Trent Smith, Board, and Devin Ardwin. Wide receivers out there along with Board. They've got 3 of them to the left. That's Richardson, Board, and Smith, and 1 out to the right. And now Board in motion from the left wing to the right wing. And the snap back to Fuentes. Throw over to the right side, complete at the 45, and taking it upfield is the receiver. Believe that was Richardson, near where he needed to get the 1st down. Actually, Trent Smith on the reception. I should say he gets back to the original line of scrimmage. It was 2nd and long, and now it's going to be a 3rd and 10.
And Gents offense kind of coming to life with this passing game, showing improvement. And now 3rd and 10 for Fuentes. Just now needs to have some time to make a throw downfield to keep this drive going.
So 3rd down and 10. Got back to the original line of scrimmage by the sticks there. So here comes a 3rd and long now for the Gents. Under 4 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. Chambers is back into the ball game. He's going to come in motion, line up in the slot on the left. Back to throw is Fuentes down the middle of the field, and nobody there, but a flag comes in at the 40-yard line on the TLU side from the back judge. Maybe there was a holding. Who knows?
Yeah, it might be a hold or pass interference on the TLU defense from where that flag came in from. The ref on the back end there threw it right after that pass fell incomplete.
Maybe a defensive holding. Now he takes the flag and throws it back to the 50. And that's what it is, a holding on the defense. And is an automatic 1st down, 5-yard penalty, but that gives the Gents a 1st down.
That's huge for them.
They were facing a 3rd and 10. Now it's going to be a 1st and 10 for Centenary at their own 47-yard line. So Fuentes, freshman quarterback, 5'10", 169 in the gun. Shouting out instructions. They've got 3 wideouts to the right. Nobody here on the left. A wingman on the left side as well. It's a pistol formation, running back behind the quarterback, and a give to the running back, and now a give back to the quarterback. It's a flea flicker, and down the far sideline, wide open is a receiver. He has it at the 20 and takes it out of bounds at the 10-yard line. That's a new receiver into the ball game. Jay Scott, I believe, was the one who made the catch as they had a reverse going on, then a flea flicker back to the quarterback, but now a penalty is called on the Gents.
Best play of the game for Centenary in this first half. A great flea flicker down that right sideline, and an illegal formation is going to bring it back. That hurts.
As you listen to TLU Bulldog football on KWED Seguin. Bulldogs home opener here tonight. Yeah, reverse a give to Shanklin. Shanklin gave it to Ware. Ware flipped it back to the quarterback, Fuentes, who found the receiver down the far sideline, Scott. But the penalty on Centenary moves him back 5 yards. It's now 1st and 15 for the Gents at their own 42-yard line. And it's Fuentes in the gun, running back to his right, back to throw. Throws to the near side, complete at the 48, taking it upfield is the receiver, Isaiah King. And that's a gain of about 8, so it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 7 as the clock is stopped here with 3:03
now
left to go.
Coach Lee's going to take a timeout here.
So we'll take a timeout as well. We're back in 30 seconds. It's TLU Bulldog football.
The Kaler Company is a proud sponsor of Texas Lutheran University and the TLU Bulldogs. The Kaler Company.
Timeouts left in the half. Gents have won 17-0. TLU 3:03 left to go until halftime, and the Gents have the ball at midfield. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for Centenary at the 50 when we come back to play as the teams huddle on their respective sidelines. Bulldogs will be in Abilene next week to take on SEAC foe McMurray. That game up in Abilene, the Bulldogs and the Warhawks. McMurray picked first in the preseason coaches poll in the conference, while the Bulldogs were picked 2nd. Centenary predicted to finish 3rd. Now the defense imploring the crowd to get behind them here as the Centenary offense comes back out onto the field. 3:03 to go here. 2nd quarter, 2nd down and 7 for the Gents. At the 50 going right to left. Fuentes gets the snap, back to throw. Quick throw to the near side. Almost picked off. Receiver went one way, ball went the other. It ends up in the hands of a Bulldog, but trapping that ball was the defender, Eddie Brown, to be incomplete.
Yeah, just hit the turf before it got to him, but good coverage once again by that Bulldog defense. Kind of playing off the ball now with a lot of press looks earlier in the game, but now a little more respect for the Centenary passing game as they've gotten some more plays to go their way.
3rd down and 7 for the Gents at the 50. 3 minutes to go. It's TLU. 17-0 here in the 2nd quarter. Fuentes back to throw. Here comes pressure up the middle. He's got to unload. He throws it towards the near sideline. Not sure if he got it back to the line of scrimmage, but no flag. Doesn't matter. It'll be 4th down. He didn't get that ball back to the line of scrimmage. That should have been an intentional grounding, and now the referees are going to talk it over. He was inside the pocket. So let's see if they throw the flag here. That ball went out of bounds about 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. He's allowed to throw the ball away outside the pocket, but he has to get it back to the line of scrimmage. I don't know if we're going to have a flag here or not. No flag. So the referees say a receiver was in the area, so incomplete pass, but 4th down nonetheless. And the Gents will punt, and Eugene Robinson will go back deep for the Bulldogs back at the TLU 20-yard line. Now he retreats back to the 15 as the punter, Dorner, stands back at his 36 to receive this snap for the Gents.
Bulldogs showing some pressure here on this.
Yeah, they got 10 men on the line. It's a high snap, and Dorner just gets it away. It's a spiral towards Robinson at the 15, takes up field to the 20, the 30, and he's finally stopped at the 35, and now a flag as Eugene Robinson was planted into the turf by James Jackson on the tackle, and flags come in. Jackson
flags.
just kind of picked up Eugene and then threw him down to the turf, and 3 flags all around where the tackle was made. And now the officials are talking it over at the 32-yard line here on the north end. And hopefully we'll find out what's going to be the call here. 17-0 TLU, 2:43 left to go until halftime. At the half, we'll have Sports Information Director Bryce Hayes joining us. He'll talk about some of the other sports on campus, soccer, volleyball, cross country. Got lots of stories on all those sports. You can find them at TLUBulldogs.com. So the penalty is on TLU. Blocking the back, yeah. And it's going to push them back 15 yards. Back to their own 18. So Bulldogs have a lot of real estate in front of them as Bisenko and the offense come back out onto the field. Caden in the gun, running back to his left. Back to throw as he gets the snap, pressure coming up. He just flips it forward to Guzman, who makes the reception across the 25, and it gets rolled down at the 24-yard line. Nice improvisation by Caden Bisenko, who stepped up in the pocket and just kind of pushed the ball forward to Guzman. Picked up about 6 and hurry up offense. Bisenko, quick throw, near side. Henry has it, and he's brought down across the 31-yard line with a first down. Levanta Henry in the slot gets the slant from the quarterback Bisenko, and the Bulldogs move the sticks down to 2:09. Hurry up offense now as Bisenko works in the gun. 4 wide receivers, back to throw. Looking, pressure, throws towards the near sideline, and a diving catch made by the receiver Henry at the 31 with 2 minutes to go. Clock is stopped. I believe a timeout was called by the Bulldogs after a gain of just 2 there. Oh, it is the 2-minute timeout, which is new here in college football this year. It's not called the 2-minute warning as it is called in the NFL. They call it the 2-minute timeout now in college football, something we haven't had in the past. It's essentially a 2-minute warning, so the 2-minute timeout here stops the clock with exactly 2 minutes to go in the half, and Bulldogs will have it.
What up, y'all? It's Caden Bisenko, and you're watching TLU Plus.
Him to use, and right now is the time to show him with this 2-minute drill. A chance for the Bulldogs to put some more points on the board before halftime.
They lead at 17-0 with exactly 2 minutes to go here in the first half. 2-minute timeout over, and now back to action. 4 wide receivers set. Here's a give to Guzman, trying to turn the corner on the near side. Does so up the sideline across the 35. Lost the ball at the 40, and the Bulldogs fall on it. There, I believe one of the offensive linemen, that's Cam Ross, falls on it at the 40-yard line. Lucky there. Bulldogs keep the ball, but it's going to be a 3rd down and about 2. And again, hurry up offense with Bisenko in the shotgun. Guzman to his right. Centenary showing blitz. Give to Guzman up the middle. Hole on the left side across the 40-45. He takes it across midfield. Finally dropped at the Centenary 48-yard line. That'll stop the clock momentarily. 1:30 to go. Again, hurry up offense as the Bulldogs rush to the line. Bisenko looks towards the near sideline for the play. 1:25 and counting. 1st and 10 for TLU at the Centenary 48. They lead 17-0 as we close in on halftime. Bisenko calling out the signals. Now back to throw, looking left, pump fake, and now we'll throw it down the middle of the field. Complete to Henry, who makes a catch between 2 defenders. Gets tackled at the 23-yard line. 1st down for the Bulldogs.
Henry continuing to make plays down the field, and this Bulldog offense is nearing the red zone here. Got plenty of time still with just over a minute.
They restart the clock, move the chains. 1:05 to go. Bisenko shotgun, 4 wides, back to throw, looking left. Throws towards the end zone on the left side and incomplete at the goal line. A little collision between a receiver and defender, but no flag thrown. Pass is incomplete. That stops the clock with 54 seconds to go. Chase Potek, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd down and 10.
Unless they deem that pass uncatchable, I thought Potek was kind of dragged to the ground there by the Centenary defender, but clock stops now, 2nd and 10, and still got plenty of time here for Basenko in the offense to get in the end zone.
Now a little hand fighting between Potek and the defender, but no flag. 2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Centenary 23-yard line. Under a minute to go. Give Jackson running left. Turns upfield inside the 20 down to the 18. Gain of 5, 48 seconds to go. Bulldogs had 2 timeouts here if they want to use one. As they rush to the line of scrimmage, it's going to be 3rd down and 7 at the 21. Hurry up offense. Basenko in the shotgun now. Time is called, and Coach LaHue will stop the clock here with 36 seconds.
That was actually
no, not Coach LaHue. Actually, the Centenary coach, Byron Dawson, calls timeout with 36 seconds to go, maybe helping out. Conference game today. They are hosting Lyon. 11-6 was the last we heard. Still 11-6 in that one in the second quarter. Only 5 teams in this conference, so 2 games this week, a couple games next week. 3rd and 7 as the timeout is over, and teams back out on the field. Basenko shotgun, 2 wideouts to each side. Gets the snap, looking right, throws in that direction, and it's intercepted. Coming back the other way, across the 30, near sideline 40, 50 to the 40 of TLU, down out at the 25-yard line, pushed out of bounds is Chris Day, the cornerback. He gets the interception, and now Centenary in business with 24 seconds left to go in the half. They've got it in TLU territory, down to the Bulldog 28.
Wow, Basenko under duress. There was 2-on-1 almost on that right side of the field, and Basenko, instead of picking one, I think he missed communication. He threw it right in between them, and that's where the defender was. He could have waited a little bit longer for Klosterman or the other receiver. I couldn't tell who it was to break open, but instead goes right to the Gent defender, and now they just flip the field too, so it's some chance for some points.
Well, interesting, though. Remember, Centenary called a timeout before that play. They're out of timeouts.
That's a good point.
With 24 seconds to go in the half, so they either have to go to the sideline, get a first down, stop the clock. So here comes the Centenary offense at the TLU 28-yard line following the interception by Dade. Fuentes in the gun, 4 wide receiver set, back to throw. Here comes pressure. He rolls out of it, throws it downfield, jump ball, and a collision at the 5-yard line between the defender and receiver, and here comes a flag.
Wow.
And the crowd not going to like it. This ball was underthrown. Jay Richardson in the area. He collided with Merrick Square. It looked like it was incidental contact, but now they're throwing a flag. Let's see here.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chris. The 2 officials right there next to the play looked at it and clearly thought it was a no call. Then the side judge, about 5 seconds after the play, throws it in and wanted to be a part of the party.
They're going to talk it over. Here, let's see what they decide. Everybody's coming back. So there you go. So it looked like that official got outvoted.
I think so. Because again, there was 2 versus 1 there, and the 2 officials right next to it, including the umpire, didn't throw it, but the side judge wanted to have his voice heard there.
So now down to 17 seconds, 2nd down and 10 for Centenary at the TLU 28. Again, Gents out of timeouts. In the gun is Fuentes, running back to his left. 4 wide receiver set, 3 to the left, and a completion caught by Board at the 10. He's drugged down at the 6. Clock is running. Oh no, it'll stop momentarily as they move the chains. 11 seconds. Gents hurry up to the line of scrimmage as the officials spot the ball. 9 seconds, and they throw it into the turf as Fuentes gets the snap and throws it down with 8 seconds to go. So Board gets open downfield, gets tackled inbounds, but the Gents get to the line in time, and they stop the clock with 8 seconds to go.
Yeah, Board just grabbed the board. That was a rebound right there. Just boxed out the smaller TLU defender. He's going to be a threat down here in the red zone, but it looks like he just limped off after that big play.
So he's going to go to the sidelines. And if you're the Gents, you have to take a shot into the end zone here. You can't stop the clock.
Yeah.
1st and goal from the 8-yard line.
End zone shot, then a field goal.
Or actually 2nd and goal after they stop the clock. So Fuentes in the shotgun. Back to throw. Rolling right. Looking. Lofts it into the end zone and out of bounds. 2 seconds on the clock. So they were fortunate to not run out the clock there. And now a decision. Do you kick the field goal or do you try to take another shot in the end zone? And it looks like Coach Byron Dawson's going to go for 3 here.
Much easier field goal attempt here. What was the last one? 40-plus yarder for
the
Centenary kicker.
For Dorner, who line drived it under the crossbar.
You can line drive this one if you wanted to.
He's got to get it higher than 10 feet, though, which he didn't last time. So this is going to be a 25-yard attempt, straight on. High snap, ball placed down. It's a line drive kick, and it is wide right, no good as the clock runs out, ending the first half. So the Jets come up empty there.
Yeah, poor snap and the hold. The laces were facing the kicker as well, so not too surprised that one got shanked.
So he Ray Finkel's that one. I don't know if you got that reference or not from no. That's another 90s, going back to the 90s for Ace Ventura reference there. Laces not out.
I need to take a trivia quiz before I come on the air with you.
Well, we got Chris. 2 generations here. You know, you're a what are you, a millennial? What are we?
Gen Z.
Okay, you're Gen Z. Yeah. I'm Gen X. So yeah, we've got a couple generations between us. So I gotta learn your generation, and I'm gonna try to educate you with mine. But we head to the half here at Bulldog Stadium, home opener for TLU in 2024, and they lead this one. The score: Texas Lutheran 17 and Centenary nothing. We'll take a timeout, have a look at some stats. We'll also talk with TLU Sports Information Director Bryce Hayes at the half as well. Again, TLU 17, Centenary nothing, halftime in Seguin. You're listening to Bulldog Football on KWED and at the TLU Plus YouTube channel.
What up, y'all? It's Caden Bosenko, and you're watching TLU Plus.
Do more than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Welcome, everyone, to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs. This small, private, faith-based university is tucked away in a quiet, rural town between 2 of the top 5 largest cities in the state of Texas, Austin and San Antonio. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're going to show you around this welcoming and beautiful campus through the stories and experiences of its students. You're going to hear about why they chose TLU, what they love about their experience, and how most students are involved in multiple on and off-campus activities, clubs, sports, and the arts. TLU's incredible students will show you what it means to learn boldly and live to inspire. So let's get started and show you around this absolutely beautiful campus. Welcome to Texas Lutheran University. This is the College Tour.
I chose TLU because I like the one-on-one that I get with my professors.
Being able to talk to all the professors one-on-one, they were definitely helpful in deciding like what I can do with my degree and then how to get into those different fields.
I liked the tour of the campus. Like I liked seeing how everything was really close together. Our classes now from like first year and second year are all in the lab, so we have our own like space that we can go to for studying.
Well, I chose TLU because I had met some people who were in the program and they told me some good things about it. It's a smaller school, so I feel like I was going to get more of that one-on-one type of learning.
I get to, be more hands-on with patients and more engaged with my preceptors and my professors and my classmates as well.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
As an MAT student, you are an athletic trainer, and I think that's something really cool that we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that like our preceptor asks us to do, like we're able to do. Going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab like protocols.
For me personally, I do a lot of like hands-on where I'm like speaking with the patients about how they feel. And so I feel like it's a lot of like one-on-one interactions.
Knowing that I'm gonna go into the clinic every day and I don't know who's gonna walk through the door and what their problem's gonna be, and that I get to be the one that tells them like, hey, this is what's wrong, but I can also help you, so here's a solution.
What up, y'all? It's Caden Bosenko, and you're watching TLU Plus.
More than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Welcome everyone to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs. This small, private, faith-based university is tucked away in a quiet, rural town between two of the top 5 largest cities in the state of Texas, Austin and San Antonio. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're going to show you around this welcoming and beautiful campus through the stories and experiences of its students. You're going to hear about why they chose TLU, what they love about their experience, and how most students are involved in multiple on and off-campus activities, clubs, sports, and the arts. TLU's incredible students will show you what it means to learn boldly and live to inspire. So let's get started and show you around this absolutely beautiful campus. Welcome to Texas Lutheran University. This is the College Tour.
I chose TLU because I like the one-on-one that I get with my professors.
Being able to talk to all the professors one-on-one, they were definitely helpful in deciding like what I can do with my degree and then how to get into those different fields.
I liked the tour of the campus. Like I liked seeing how everything was really close together. Our classes now from like first year and second year are all in the lab, so we have our own like space that we can go to for studying.
Well, I chose TLU because I had met some people who were in the program, and they told me some good things about it. It's a smaller school, so I feel like I was going to get more of that one-on-one type of learning.
I get to, be more hands-on with patients and more engaged with my preceptors and my professors and my classmates as well.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
As an MAT student, you are an athletic trainer, and I think that's something really cool that we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that like our preceptor asks us to do, like we're able to do. Going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab like protocols.
For me personally, I do a lot of like hands-on where I'm like speaking with the patients about how they feel. And so I feel like it's a lot of like one-on-one interactions.
Knowing that I'm going to go into the clinic every day and I don't know who's going to walk through the door and what their problem's going to be, and that I get to be the one that tells them like, hey, this is what's wrong, but I can also help you, so here's a solution.
What up, y'all? It's Caden Bosenko, and you're watching TLU Plus.
Here at Texas Lutheran, we don't just train for victories. We train for greatness in every aspect of our lives. We stand on the shoulders of those who came before us. Our past is more than a series of events, it's our legacy. We persevere no matter the challenge we face. Every record broken, every victory celebrated, and every lesson learned has forged the path we walk. Those who push boundaries and defied limits are the foundation upon which our success is built.
Man, it was a lot of fun. It was a great opportunity to go out and compete with everybody, meet some new people, and just have a lot of fun.
It's their spirit that fuels the Texas Lutheran family. The dreams we chase are not just our own. They are the culmination of countless dreams that came before us. In the classroom, on the field, or in the community, we are Bulldogs. This is Texas Lutheran. This is our legacy.
The Texas Lutheran Bulldogs are national champions of NCAA Division III softball.
In your life, have you seen anything like that?
Here at Texas Lutheran,
More than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Welcome everyone to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs. This small, private, faith-based university is tucked away in a quiet, rural town between two of the top 5 largest cities in the state of Texas, Austin and San Antonio. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're going to show you around this welcoming and beautiful campus through the stories and experiences of its students. You're going to hear about why they chose TLU, what they love about their experience, and how most students are involved in multiple on and off-campus activities, clubs, sports, and the arts. TLU's incredible students will show you what it means to learn boldly and live to inspire. So let's get started and show you around this absolutely beautiful campus. Welcome to Texas Lutheran University. This is the College Tour.
I chose TLU because I like the one-on-one that I get with my professors.
Being able to talk to all the professors one-on-one, they're definitely helpful in deciding like what I can do with my degree and then how to get into those different fields.
I liked the tour of the campus. I liked seeing how everything was really close together. Our classes now from first year and second year are all in the lab, so we have our own space that we can go to for studying.
Well, I chose TLU because I had met some people who were in the program and they told me some good things about it. It's a smaller school, so I feel like I was going to get more of that one-on-one type of learning.
I get to, be more hands-on with patients and more engaged with my preceptors and my professors and my classmates as well.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
As an MAT student, you are an athletic trainer, and I think that's something really cool that we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that our preceptor asks us to do, we're able to do. Going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab protocols.
For me personally, I do a lot of hands-on where I'm speaking with the patients about how they feel, and so I feel like it's a lot of one-on-one interactions.
Knowing that I'm going to go into the clinic every day and I don't know who's going to walk through the door and what their problem's going to be, and that I get to be the one that tells them hey, this is what's wrong, but I can also help you, so here's a solution.
What up, y'all? It's Caden Bosenko, and you're watching TLU Plus.
More than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Welcome everyone to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs. This small, private, faith-based university is tucked away in a quiet, rural town between two of the top 5 largest cities in the state of Texas, Austin and San Antonio. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're going to show you around this welcoming and beautiful campus through the stories and experiences of its students. You're going to hear about why they chose TLU, what they love about their experience, and how most students are involved in multiple on and off-campus activities, clubs, sports, and the arts. TLU's incredible students will show you what it means to learn boldly and live to inspire. So let's get started and show you around this absolutely beautiful campus. Welcome to Texas Lutheran University. This is the College Tour.
I chose TLU because I like the one-on-one that I get with my professors.
Being able to talk to all the professors one-on-one, they were definitely helpful in deciding like what I can do with my degree and then how to get into those different fields.
I liked the tour of the campus. I liked seeing how everything was really close together. Our classes now from first year and second year are all in the lab, so we have our own space that we can go to for studying.
Well, I chose TLU because I had met some people who were in the program. They told me some good things about it. It's a smaller school, so I feel like I was going to get more of that one-on-one type of learning.
I get to, be more hands-on with patients and more engaged with my preceptors and my professors and my classmates as well.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
As an MAT student, you are an athletic trainer, and I think that's something really cool that we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that our preceptor asks us to do, we're able to do. Going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab protocols.
For me personally, I do a lot of hands-on where I'm speaking with the patients about how they feel, and so I feel like it's a lot of one-on-one interactions.
Knowing that I'm going to go into the clinic every day and I don't know who's going to walk through the door and what their problem's going to be, and that I get to be the one that tells them hey, this is what's wrong, but I can also help you, so here's a solution.
What up, y'all? It's Caden Bosenko, and you're watching TLU Plus.
looking to go 2-0 on the season. What do they have to do to maintain?
I think just stick to the plan they had to begin with. I mean, the run game has been there no matter what, so that's something they can always rely on. And going to have to run the football some more in the second half just to control the ball, control the tempo, to keep the ball out of Centenary's hands, because that offense showed some signs of life in that first half. So I think as the defense and offense keep playing at the level they're at, I think there should be no problem with this game. But, Centenary might come out with some extra juice in the second half, so we'll wait and see.
Well, Coach Neil LaHue talked in our pregame show about wanting to improve the run game, and so far so good through the first 30 minutes, 116 yards on the ground as you were going over the stats at halftime. Last week, Caden Bosenko actually led the Bulldogs in rushing with 19 yards. Weston Guzman, 49 yards in that first half, nearly halfway to 100 yards.
Yeah, Guzman looked good. I love what I saw from all three running backs, like I mentioned in that first half, Chris. And they all run hard, and they run with good strength, and they break a lot of arm tackles. You can't bring them down with one guy. So that Bulldog run game looking a lot better. I know Coach LaHue wanted to see that as well going into this game, with the run game not being as much of a factor back last week against Trinity, but much more of a presence here in this one. And I wouldn't doubt if we see a whole lot more Weston Guzman and the others in the second half.
A big crowd here at Bulldog Stadium for the home opener. Packed stands. We see a lot of people over on Burns Berm behind the south end zone. So a lot of people taking this in here on a Saturday night. Lights are on. Sun is down. We got Saturday night football here on KWED. D3 football. TLU and Centenary. Also on the TLU Plus YouTube channel. Simulcasting our broadcast in. Ready for the second half kickoff. The Bulldogs are going to defend the south end zone. And the Gents will defend the north. They will kick off left to right. Gents in white and the Bulldogs in black. Black jerseys, black pants, gold numbers, black helmets, of course. And the kicker for the Centenary Gents, Preston Dorner, tees it up at the 35-yard line. Eugene Robinson back deep to receive at his own 5 as Dorner approaches the tee, and the kick is away. It's a line drive towards Robinson, who fields it at the 6, upfield to the 10, towards the far sideline, to the 20, the 25, and he falls forward down to the 30-yard line, and that's where the Bulldogs will start things off here in the second half.
Nice opening return there from Robinson, who's always a factor, good playmaker on this Bulldog team. He gets rotated in there at times at receiver, but it's been a great special teams player as a return man these last couple of years, and making a nice play there to set up Bosenko. Try to give him some confidence after that late interception in that first half, how it ended.
Bosenko 9 of 15 for 114 yards in the first half. Had a touchdown in that interception as well. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own 30 as Bosenko works out of the shotgun. Running back to his left, 2 wide outs to the left, and a give. Running back Guzman straight up the middle, pushes forward to the 35-yard line, gain of 5 on first down. It'll be second down and 5.
Not surprised to see Guzman get a touch on the first play of the second half. Expect the Bulldogs to really establish the ground game even more, as now we got a Gent down on the field.
An injured player along the where the tackle was made at the 35-yard line. And seems to be getting to his feet. His trainers come on out and attend to him. So we have a stoppage of play. Trying to see who that is. Looks like it's DeQuavion Lemons, a defensive tackle, starting defensive tackle for the Gents. On his feet, and he'll head to the sideline. Actually, no, it's Gideon Bowman, starting defensive end. So they're going to mark the ball back at the 23. So just a 3-yard gain for Guzman. I thought he got more than that. So second down, and here's Bosenko taking the snap. Option, he'll go up the middle, has a hole across the 40, the midfield, the 50. Now outside to the 30, 25, 20, and he's pushed out of bounds.
Little speed option there from the Bulldogs. Caden Bosenko, what a read. Kind of faked out the defender and just took it up the middle, found that gap, and he almost took it the distance.
Yeah, Caden went left to his option left with Guzman, and then Bosenko saw a hole on the right side, decided to go in that direction, went the other way, and takes it down into Centenary territory, down to the Gent 22. Working in the shotgun, and a give to Guzman this time up the middle, takes it to the 20, falls forward down to the 18-yard line, gain of 4 there for Weston Guzman.
Sticking with the ground game. Guzman battling for a few more yards. Centenary continuing to rotate in offensive linemen. You saw Bowman go down there, but luckily for Centenary, they got a lot of depth in that D-line group to rotate in.
2nd down and 6 for TLU. They have it at the Centenary 18. Pasenko in the shotgun. Give to Guzman. Trying the left side. Finds a hole and falls forward down to the 18-yard line. Check that. That's Jackson Bennett on the carry. Gets a first down. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Inside the 15-yard line, down to the 13 for TLU. They're knocking on the door here at the Centenary 13-yard line.
Continuing to pound the rock right now. I would love to see a play action down here in the red zone to catch the Centenary defense sleeping.
Pasenko in the shotgun. Bennett to his left. He gives it to, no, it's a throw out to the left side. Incomplete. Intended target was Andrews. They faked it to Bennett up the middle, and then Pasenko went left, tried to find Andrews in the flat, and missed him. So 2nd down.
Faked us as well. A little RPO from Pasenko. Made the right read, and then Andrews just unable to reel it in. Probably started to look upfield a little bit before he secured it. So now 2nd down upcoming.
2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Gent 13-yard line. Almost 2 minutes gone by here in the 3rd quarter. Bulldogs lead at 17-0. Pasenko shotgun, takes the snap. Here's a jet sweep. Eugene Robinson to the right side, inside the 10 as he turns upfield, and he's stacked up at around the 6-yard line and pushed back.
Yeah, there's Robinson again. Like I mentioned earlier, the Bulldogs love to get him involved, and however they can. There you see the jet sweep to him, gets a few yards, and now another critical 3rd down in the red zone. Love to see what the Bulldogs come up with here. Again, like I said earlier, got the game kind of in your favor right now, but these are still critical downs that you're going to want to get reps at for down the road.
Well, Eugene Robinson went right that time. I thought he got more yards than he did. They're going to mark him down at the 9-yard line, say he only got 4 yards, so it's a 3rd down and 6. Now the official moving over the ball. And some substitutions. The Bulldogs made an offensive substitution. Now they're allowing the Gents to make a defensive substitution. Now the play clock is running down, and a timeout is called by TLU. We'll take it as well. 12:15 to go, 3rd quarter, 17-0 Bulldogs. This is Bulldog football on KWED.
Here at Texas Lutheran, we don't just train for victories. We train for greatness in every aspect of our lives.
Clients. Anders Pierce Realty is here for all your real estate needs. They can help whether your interest lies with a house, lot, acreage, ranch, farm, office, warehouse, storage, or anything else. They'll do their best to ensure that you are satisfied with all your real estate needs. Learn more today. Visit AndersPierce.com. That's AndersPierce.com.
Bulldogs have it, 3rd down and 6 at the Centenary 9-yard line. They're going south to north, trying to punch it into that north end zone and increase their lead up 17-0 with 12:15 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Out of the timeout, they work in the shotgun, working on the right hash with Pasenko and Guzman in the backfield. Caden gets the snap, back to throw. Here comes pressure, rolling right now. He's going to run. Far sideline, spins, dives for the end zone. Does he get in? Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Caden Pasenko at it again. You know, he told me on Dog Talk this past week his favorite athlete of all time is Johnny Manziel. Little Johnny football right there. Continues to evade the rush. Little spin in the end zone for some added flair. Caden Pasenko got the Bulldogs rolling right now. 2
rushing touchdowns for Caden on the night. That one from 9 yards, had a 31-yard run in the first half. He's also thrown for a touchdown. And now Joaquin Rodriguez on for the extra point out of the hold of Cam Welch. And the kick is up and punched through by Joaquin. 12:07 to go, 3rd quarter. TLU 24, Centenary nothing. It's Bulldog football on KWED and the TLU Plus YouTube channel.
More than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Medical equipment is essential to diagnostic and therapeutic care, and we have it. GRMC's level of pioneering technology is normally seen at big city or university facilities. We remain deeply committed to always providing high-quality, personal, compassionate, and safe care. Our long list of national awards highlights our achievements with excellent outcomes, patient satisfaction, and employee engagement. Should you choose GRMC as your healthcare provider? The answer is yes. To learn more, visit grmedcenter.com. Guadalupe Regional Medical Center. Advanced medicine, personal touch.
Rodriguez to kick it off. He's got the wind at his back. It's a line drive down the middle of the field. Up back has it at the 20. Takes it towards the center of the field across the 25. Outside to the 30, 35, 45, and near midfield. The up back with the return on the squib kick from Rodriguez. He goes out of bounds there along that far sideline. Couldn't see who it was, but that's a nice return.
Yeah, best return that did not get called back this time as well, most importantly for Centenary. They've had quite a bit of plays, whether it be special teams or offensively, where they get a big game, it just gets called back. That time it's clean, and they got a great starting field position.
So Centenary will take over this possession, starting at their own 47-yard line. 1st and 10. It's TLU 24 and Centenary nothing. So Fuentes still in there, quarterback, right-hander, freshman, as the Gents start out going left to right in a 4 wide receiver set, 2 to each side, and it's an empty backfield. Now man in motion from the far side to the near side, going to line up right next to the quarterback. On the left side, and a play fake, a throw in the slot, right side complete at the TLU 48, and tackled right away as the receiver, Devin Argwin, for a gain of about 5.
Yeah, Tomaselli and Eddie Brown closed quickly there on the pass catcher for the Gents, but a nice gain of 5 there on 1st down.
2nd down and 5. They move the ball into TLU territory on that play. They have it at the Bulldog 47-yard line. 2 wide outs left, 1 to the right, working right hash. Fuentes in the gun. Running back to his left, calling out signals. Play clock under 10, gets the snap, play fake, back to throw, lofts it, sideline right. He's got a receiver caught at the 8, not out of bounds is Kobe Chambers. Over the shoulder catch, nice throw, nice catch. And the Bulldogs give up a big pass play there.
Yeah, Cody Fuentes continuing to get more and more comfortable as this game goes on. A beautifully dropped deep ball. He's kind of was off target earlier in that game on that same kind of throw. Not that time, and he hooks up with Chambers once again.
Out of bounds at the 10. It's going to be a 1st and goal for the Gents at the TLU 10-yard line. Working on the right hash, Fuentes gun, takes the snap, rolls left, now right, looking into the end zone. His receiver falls down, and the ball is incomplete in the back right corner.
Yeah, they had Chambers coming back on that C route, looking for the back corner. It was probably going to be there if he didn't slip, as he had Eddie Brown beat once again, but incomplete as the Bulldogs fortunate there.
So 2nd down and goal for Centenary at the TLU 10-yard line. Clock says 10:50. It said 10:50 for a while here. So not sure how much they might be keeping time on the field. It's Fuentes in the shotgun, 3 wide outs to the left. Nobody here on the right side, and a running back to Fuentes left in the backfield. That's Josh Ware. Now he'll shift over to the right of the quarterback. And Fuentes back to throw. Here comes pressure. Here's a fade pattern to the back left corner. It's knocked away there in the back pylon. Looked like back there it was Mason Hardy who got his hand on it and knocked it out of bounds.
Yeah, Hardy tracked that down the whole way. Not a bad throw to that back pylon, but Mason Hardy, rangy, getting over there and breaking it up in the red zone. Nice play by the senior.
So 2 incompletions here after 1st and goal for the Gents. They now have a 3rd and goal at the TLU 10-yard line. So it looks like the clock is right. It shows 10:44. Clock has stopped. 4 wideouts here, 2 to each side. 2 wideouts stacked on the right side. Fuentes with the snap. Here's a jailbreak blitz. He gets off the pass, complete screen pass to a running back at the 9. Gets tackled right away as he falls forward down to the 7-yard line. I believe that was Ware on the catch, but it'll be 4th down.
Might have been Chambers on that mid-screen, actually, but the Bulldogs, they sniffed it out, Chris, and there's really nowhere to go. 4th down now. Kicking's been an issue for the Gents, and no surprise, they're going to keep the offense on the field even though it's 4th and goal from the 8.
Yeah, so Chambers with only a 2-yard reception. As you mentioned, Easton offense going to go for it here on 4th down and goal from the 8-yard line. Fuentes shotgun as the crowd comes to their feet here on the west sideline. Snap back to Fuentes, throw into the end zone, pass broken up, incomplete. Oh no, is there a flag? Now a flag coming in late. As a defender for the Bulldogs, didn't see his number, was able to knock the pass away, but now a flag.
Another late flag coming in from the sideline. I don't know if it was the same referee or not. Troy Tomaselli, that looked like a clean pass breakup to me.
It was Tomaselli who got his hand on the ball in front of the receiver. Let's see what the call is.
They waved off the last one that came in late. Oh. Wow.
Holding on Tomaselli. And that gives the Gents a first down, half the distance on the defensive penalty. Holding on the Bulldogs. So it was 4th and goal. Now it's 1st and goal again for Centenary, and they have the ball at the TLU 4-yard line.
I know we couldn't see, but potentially Tomaselli might have had that hand on the back of the Centenary receiver coming across the middle.
And now Fuentes under center. Going to take the snap, gets the snap, give to running back Ware, right side, looking for a hole down to the 1-yard line. He's in for the score.
Following his blockers, little I formation for the Gents, and Ware powering it in, and the Gents break the shutout and get on the scoreboard here in the 3rd quarter.
So they had nice field position to start this drive. Started at around midfield, and they punch it in for the first time tonight. Let's see if they go for 2 here with the issues in the kicking game. It's 24-6. I don't see the kicker coming out here. So it looks like they're going to go for 2, and why not?
Makes it a 2-score game, actually.
They're down by 18. They would make it a 16-point game if they get the 2-point conversion here, and that's what they're going to do as Byron Dawson, the head coach, keeps the offense on the field. And it's Fuentes in the gun. Gets the snap, looking right, lost one towards the right side. Caught at the goal line and into the end zone is Bobby Shanklin. So the 2-point conversion is good. 9:53 to go, 3rd quarter. It's now TLU 24, Centenary 8. This is Bulldog Football on KWED and the TLU Plus YouTube channel.
Dream NIL deal.
Ooh, you go first. I swear I have.
I'll say an airline, any of them, but we'll say what? We'll say United. You just want free flights? Is that what you want? Okay. Shooting for the stars with that one. Hey, Southwest, let us know. Hitting the Wells line up. Please.
Autumn latte, perfect for fall. Enjoy it iced, blended, or hot, and get the ideal mix of sweet and salty in every sip. Here's the best part. All TLU students and teachers get 10% off every drink. Stop by Beyond Coffee, where your autumn favorites and football spirit meet. They're right here in Seguin, your favorite local coffee spot.
Eugene Robinson with the kick return, fields it at the 6, drops it for a moment, picks it up, takes it upfield to the 10, 15, 20, and he's brought down at around the 30-yard line. So Eugene having trouble fielding that kickoff, able to gather himself and take it upfield, and the Bulldogs will start 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line as you listen to Bulldog Football on KWED Seguin.
Tell you what, Eugene Robinson, not a broken play there, and he still took it back past the 30.
Tight formation, 4 wide receivers, actually 1 far out to the right. Shotgun snap, give to Guzman, going left, and he stopped in the backfield for a loss of 2.
Going back to that last drive, we got a ball game again here, Chris. It was 24-0, and now with the touchdown plus the 2-point conversion, it's a 2-score game with a whole lot of football left to be played. So Bulldogs can't get too conservative here on these next few drives.
9:24 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Jamari Nichols checking into the ball game for the Bulldogs. He's going to line up far to the right. Bulldogs going right to left. Besenko shotgun. Nobody over here on the left. 3 wide receivers right and a running back to Besenko's right. Back to throw. Here comes pressure. He steps up. Now he's going to run across the 30. Spins out of a tackle. Takes it upfield to the 36. Lost the ball on the ground. I think the Gents have it. They fall on it at the 36. One of the defenders taking it to the end zone, but they're going to blow the play dead, but Centenary will have the ball.
Senko extending the play once again, as he does so well. A little spin move, and then right afterwards, I think a Gent just punched it out, a little peanut punch, and another turnover by the Bulldog offense, and it sets up Centenary with a very short field, and this game is taking a turn here.
Yeah, the pendulum has swung. Centenary will have the ball at the TLU 37-yard line following the Basenko fumble. Gents just punched it in. And now the offense back out onto the field for Centenary. They're down 24-8, 9:47 left to go here in the third quarter.
Crowd coming alive as well right now.
Here in the west stands where we are at. So it's Fuentes, the freshman quarterback, in the shotgun. 3 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left. And a running back to his right. And a give to the running back, Schinkel. Hole on the left side, inside the 35, inside the 30. And he's finally brought down at the TLU 27-yard line. Going to be close to a first down there.
Yeah, the Gents playing with a different pep in their step right now here, Chris.
Gain of 9 there by Schinkel. Or Shanklin, I should say. Second down and 1. And another give to Shanklin. Going left, has the first down. He gets tripped up after a gain of maybe 1 or 2. Only needed 1 yard, got 2. First down for the Gents at the TLU 26.
That was Justin Navarro. Safety in there for Mason Hardy right now. Came flying in, making that quick wrap-up.
So first and 10 as Navarro makes the stop. Coming up on 8 minutes to go, third quarter. 2-score ball game now, 24-8, TLU. Gents have it first and 10 at the Bulldog 26-yard line. Fuentes gun, 2 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left, running back to his right. It's a play fake throw with him. Intercepted! Intercepted by the Bulldogs and coming the other way along the far sideline. And taken out of bounds is Mason Hardy. And the defense picks up the offense. They get the turnover and give it right back to Caden Basenko and the Bulldog offense.
Justin Navarro, we just said his name last play. He makes another play again, jumping the pass on Fuentes and taking it back for a pretty good return too. So the Bulldog defense didn't panic. They got their offenses back. They told, hey, Caden Basenko, we got you. We can get the turnover right back, and the Bulldogs kind of right back where they were at the 40.
So check that. Yeah, Justin Navarro, I thought it was number 12. Number 11 is what Navarro wears. So Basenko and the offense back out on the field. They got it first and 10 at their own 41-yard line. Caden gets the snap. Back to throw after a play fake. Deep ball downfield, middle of the field, incomplete, just out of the outstretched hands of his intended target at the 25-yard line. That pass intended for Caleb Klosterman.
Klosterman had a man beat by a step. Basenko had to step up in the pocket. I will say right now, Basenko has not had a lot of time to throw. In that first half, protection was good, at least in the first quarter, but since then, Basenko has almost been under duress almost every time he's dropped back. So the pass pros got to step up right now if the Bulldogs want to maintain control of this ball game.
3 wide outs left, 1 to the right for the Bulldogs, going right to left, working right hash. Shotgun snap. Here's a wide receiver screen, complete to Camarillo. He'll take it across the 45 up to the 50-yard line, close to a first down. Be about a yard short. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Like that call there. Get the blockers out in front. Camarillo hasn't touched the ball yet. But he's a playmaker for this Bulldog. Bulldogs on the outside. Gets a nice little catch and run there.
I caught a touchdown pass last week in the victory over Trinity. They're going to mark him down actually back at the 48, so it's going to be 3rd and 3. Bulldogs from their own 48-yard line approaching midfield. Shotgun snap, and here's Basenko throwing it in the slot. It looked like he was going to run with it and then tried to throw it at the last minute to Eugene Robinson behind him, incomplete. It's now 4th down.
I think he should have kept it, too. I think if Basenko, if that fumble didn't happen last drive, he probably would have kept it. Maybe the confidence with the ball control isn't there right now. I wanted to just get rid of it instead, not make the same mistake. So now 4th down.
Here comes Cameron Welch in the punt team. Tried to make a Patrick Mahomes-style play with that sidearm toss as he was running forward.
And he has that in his bag, just unable to execute right there.
So Welch out to punt. Return man back deep. That's Goolsby, it looks like, for the Gents. And Welch with a rush coming, gets it away, spiral, and a fair catch being called at the 10-yard line and made by the return man, Kason Goolsby. And the Gents will take over 1st and 10 as they mark it.
Got the turnover in that last possession. They're ready to go as they felt. I know they were disappointed in themselves with that touchdown drive. I know Troy Tomaselli especially thought he had the drive ended with that pass breakup. Then the very next play, the Gents score some points. But here we are now on this drive for Centenary.
41-yard punt by Welch, no return. 1st and 10 for Centenary at their own 11-yard line. Fuentes, a direct snap now to the running back, and he'll take it forward back to the line of scrimmage. I'm not sure if they wanted the running back to get that snap. The snap was a little off, and it went to Ware, the running back, and he was able to take it back to the line of scrimmage.
I've seen a couple of odd snaps there.
Because both the quarterback and Ware were going after that ball that was snapped back. It was in the direction of the running back, Ware, and he was able to field the snap and take it back to the line. Now 2nd down and 9. Now back to the quarterback. This time Fuentes rolling right, throws towards the near sideline. Has a receiver there, but he's out of bounds as he makes the catch. Incomplete. Looked like Trent Smith, the intended receiver. It'll be 2nd down, or 3rd down now, and 10.
Bulldog defense just keeping everything in front of them right here. Trying to avoid the big play. That's what Centenary's looking for right now to try to get some momentum once again. But Bulldogs' chance to get off the field quickly right here.
2 wideouts, check that. 3 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left for Fuentes. In the gun, claps his hands now. Holds everything up as he pauses. Still 10 seconds on the play clock. He'll shift his running back from his right to his left. Now he takes the snap at 4 seconds. Back to throw, rolling right as pressure comes. Still looking downfield. Here comes the pressure, and he falls down, but he throws it out of bounds into the sideline, out of the pocket. And it looks like he got that ball back to the line of scrimmage. Are they going to throw a flag? I don't think they will, but it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, Bulldog coaches wanted grounding, but not going to get that one.
When you get out of the pocket, as long as you get the ball back to the line of scrimmage, which I think Fuentes did, it's not intentional grounding, but it doesn't matter. It was 3rd down, so the Gents are going to have to punt regardless. And it'll be Durner to punt out of the end. Well, actually, he's on his 1-yard line.
And don't be surprised if the Bulldogs come after this one. They look like they're going to. I know Bryce kind of teased it in the halftime show. I mean, they've been.
Well, keep an eye on Tristan Smith.
Yeah.
He's got 2 block punts already. Eugene Robinson back at the 50, now whistles at the snap. Oh, a delay of game. I didn't even see the play clock run down. It shows 25. Because they're keeping time on the field, so half the distance. Well, actually 5 yards on the penalty, so they move it back to the 6.
But makes it all the more dangerous now.
So let's see if the Bulldogs come after this. Darner in his end zone, gets a snap and gets it away. High kick up the elevator shaft. And it's a short kick. It's going to bounce at the 30, take a high bounce, and be downed at the 32 by the Gents. So, yeah, the rush was on, but Darner got the punt away. Short kick, only a 26-yard punt. And the Bulldogs are in business. They'll start this drive in Centenary territory.
As underwhelming as that punt was, I'm sure the Centenary coaches are fine with. Much happy with it. The punt just wasn't blocked, so they get it off clean at least. And the way their defense has been playing these last few drives, I'm sure they're feeling confident with their defense in this spot.
Bulldogs will already have 1 punt block today by Tristan Smith, who had a block punt last week against Trinity. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Centenary 20 or 33. A give up the middle to Bennett. He's got a little hole inside the 30 down to the 25-yard line. Should be close to a 1st down. May have it. Let's see here.
Yeah, good hole up the middle. And now we got an injured Bulldog on the field. Looks like a lineman down for TLU.
Going to give the running back Bennett 9 yards on the run, so it's going to be 2nd and 1 as they attend to the injured player, and we'll take a timeout. 5:52 to go, 3rd quarter. TLU 24, Centenary 8. It's Bulldog football on KWED and on the TLU Plus YouTube channel.
Here at Texas Lutheran, We don't just train for victories. We train for greatness in every aspect of our lives. We stand on the shoulders of those who came before us. Our past is more than a series of events, it's our legacy. We persevere no matter the challenge we face. Every record broken, every victory celebrated, and every lesson.
Back to action, 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap to Basenko. Give to running back Bennett. He's swallowed up in the backfield. He's going to lose about 3. Oh, and now a late hit here after the play, but no flag. It looked like we had a late block after the tackle was made.
Yeah, it was.
But no flag.
Ronald Finley came in flying on that tackle, but I think they picked up the flag, I guess.
No flag. No flag. I guess they hadn't blown the whistle yet. They just let him play, so it'll be 3rd down and 3. As the Bulldogs lose a couple yards on that run. And it's Basenko in the shotgun. Bennett to his left, 2 wideouts right, one to the left. Basenko to throw towards the right side. Slant pattern pass broken up by a defender there. He intended for Klosterman, but the defender for the Gents makes the play, and it's incomplete. It's 4th down.
Yeah, Basenko and Klosterman just haven't quite been on the same page today. It's another time they've missed. Just a little high and behind him on that one-on-one matchup on the slant between Klosterman and the defender. So Joaquin Rodriguez out for the field goal, 1 for 2 on the day.
This will be a 43-yarder from the right hash out of the hold of Cameron Welch. Ball placed down. Kick on the way. It's blocked. Blocked at the line of scrimmage, rolling around down inside the 15. Bulldogs got to let it go, and now the Gents will fall on it, and the play will be blown dead down at the 12-yard line. So that kick blocked at the line of scrimmage, and the score remains 24-8 TLU. Down to 4:51 left to go in the 3rd quarter, and we've got a penalty flag on the play out here.
I think
along the far sideline.
Yeah, Cole Andrews, I think, might have been involved in some extracurriculars down towards that Centenary sideline after the field goal was blocked. We'll see what the call is.
Yeah, things are getting a little testy. You mentioned in pregame, just during the warm-ups, these teams were jawing at each other.
This is like an 80-year rivalry renewed, perhaps.
Well, this is the first meeting ever between these schools, and we hadn't seen Centenary play NCAA football for 82 years, 83 years until today. Their last season was 1941, and it looks like this is going to be a penalty on the Bulldogs as the officials grab the ball, and it looks like they're going to mark off some yardage against the Bulldogs here.
Chris, do we know what part of the NCAA, or what division, I guess, Centenary was in back when they played football back
I would
in the day?
assume Division I because they played A&M a few times and beat the Aggies.
Yeah.
And the penalty is personal foul against TLU, so 15-yard mark off here.
Yeah, back when they were Division I, they had a pretty good basketball squads back then. Robert Parrish, Hall of Famer.
That's right, a gentleman.
I can drop some trivia knowledge on you, too.
Well, that's going back to my generation. Of course, Robert Parrish played for the Celtics mainly in his career back in the 80s before you were born.
He's a legend, though.
Yeah, Hall of Famer. And a Centenary gent. Won 3 rings with the Boston Celtics. Larry Bird, Kevin McHale on those teams. Those are names you know.
Surprised they didn't name the Gold Dome over there after him right now. I know he's all over the hallways, though.
He's from Shreveport. 1st and 10 for the Gents at the Centenary 41, and whistles before the snap. We got movement. The Centenary Gents will be moved back 5 yards. 6 minutes, 4:50 to go, 24-8 here in the 3rd quarter.
We've had plenty of penalties today, Chris. 5 for each team back in the first half, and I'm sure those totals have only gone up for both teams. Probably around 7 or 8 each right now.
So 1st down and 15.
Yeah, TLU now with 7, and Centenary with, I think, 7 now as well after that last penalty.
Place the ball back at the Centenary 36-yard line. 4 wide receivers set, 2 to each side. With the quarterback, Fuentes in the shotgun, throws far sideline, and catching the ball as he's falling down as the receiver along that far sideline. looked to be Richardson. He's got it up to the 41, back to the original line of scrimmage, and it'll be 2nd down and 10.
A little out route for Jay Richardson. Good timing on that pass from Fuentes. And
no huddle here for the Gents. Back to throw is Fuentes, throwing the slot to the left side. He's got his big target board at the 45. He gets wrapped up right away. Gain maybe 3 or 4. It'll be 3rd down.
Another quick hitter to make this 3rd down more manageable. I like the strategy there from Centenary OC just to get those lost yardages back to make it a 3rd manageable right here.
So 3rd down and about 7 for the Gents at their own 46-yard line. See if the Bulldogs can come up with a 3rd down stop. Get the Centenary offense off the field. Showing blitz here. And now Fuentes changing the plays. He looks towards the far sidelines. Got 10 seconds on the play clock. 4 wide receivers set. Again, Bulldogs showing blitz up the middle. Here they come. Back to throw is Fuentes. They pick it up. He throws left side, complete at the 49 at TLU. It's going to be about a yard short of the 1st down as the receivers brought down right away. Board again. And 4th down showing on the down marker on the far side of the field. 4th and about 1, and the offense still out there for the Gents.
A really good job by the TLU defense, knowing where the sticks are and bringing down the big Braden board. But now 4th and 1, could see a little tush push here.
Under center is the quarterback, Fuentes. Quarterback sneak. Let's see if they hold him up. No, they don't. I think he got the yard he needed. He only needed about half a yard, and he got a yard, so they'll move the sticks, although they haven't changed the down marker yet on the far side. And now they umpile everything. Are they going to measure? No, they will move the sticks. So a 1st down as they place the ball down at the TLU 48-yard line. Gain of 2 on the quarterback sneaker. And 1st and 10 now for the Gents at the TLU 48-yard line. They have it at midfield. Fuentes shotgun, high snap, give to the running back, and he's swallowed up in the backfield for a loss back at the Centenary 46-yard line.
Yeah, ball popped out there, too, I'm pretty sure. I saw the handkerchief or whatever, or the ref get thrown out there. 92 for TLU on the stop. But Centenary continues to go backwards.
So Franklin Alfaro coming into the game, and a loss of 6, 2nd down and 16 for the Gents at their own 46-yard line. Spreading things out, 4 wide receiver set for Fuentes. Claps his hands, gets the snap, give to a running back, trying the left side. He's dropped in the backfield for another loss.
That's Alfaro again.
Again, yes. Back-to-back tackles for loss for Alfaro. And it's now 3rd and 17. And he'll come to the sideline, get a rest. So Franklin Alfaro seeing some action. Actually, I think he's staying in the game. No, he's coming back to the side. He's on the sideline now. And it's 3rd and 17 for the Gents. Are going the wrong way thanks to Alfaro. They got 5 seconds on the play clock. They're going to have to call a timeout here. Down to 1. Oh, they get it off. Back to throw. And a screen pass on the left side. Falls to the ground. Incomplete. Fuentes went back, had pressure, looked right, then left, tried to set up a screen. It's incomplete. 4th down. Here comes the punt team.
Good job of the TLU defense. Staying strong after a couple 1st downs for the Gents.
That Gents got it to midfield and then started going backwards. Thanks to Franklin Alfaro. Now Dorner out to punt. It looks like Tristan Smith, or no, that's Mason Hardy back deep. We'll look for Tristan Smith on to see if he can get inside, get a block here. He doesn't, as the punt is away. And Hardy going to call for a fair catch at the 20-yard line.
Time for Pasenko and the offense to retake the field. Up and down here in the second half. Had a touchdown on the opening drive. And since then, they've been a little sputtery. Had the fumble from Pasenko. And then I believe that last drive, another blocked field goal for the Gents, too. Here in this one, they might be special teams team of the week with the blocked field goals, although the punts haven't been great either, so kind of balancing out for the Centenary there. But
yeah, Centenary getting the block field goal on the last possession for TLU, but the defense holds, pushes them back after they get to midfield. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own 20. Pasenko gives a Guzman running left, turning the corner along the sidelines and out of bounds. At around the 30-yard line, close to a first down. Nice run by Weston Guzman, the track star, turning the corner.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. Those outside zones have been working with Guzman. You can let him accelerate a little bit. Looks like he's running the 100-yard dash there. Just turn up the sideline.
Something he does real well.
Yeah. Brought home a lot of hardware last spring in those events.
8-yard gain. It'll be second down and 2 at the TLU 28-yard line. Under a minute to go. Clock stop with 52 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Here's Busenko back to throw. Shoulder fake. Now a rolling right. Looking downfield. Now he may run it. He does. And he'll go out of bounds along the far sideline with the first down at the 33.
Nice job by Busenko there. Just making a simple play. Keeping it and getting out of bounds to avoid any fumbles or injuries. Moves the sticks to keep the clock on moving as we're nearing the end of this third quarter.
Clock stops as he goes out of bounds with 41 seconds to go in the quarter. First and 10 for the Bulldogs. They wind the clock up again now, down to 35 and counting. Bulldogs with it at their own 33-yard line. Busenko gun, 3 wide outs left. Gets the snap. And a give to Guzman going left. Now turns upfield. Bounces off a tackler at the 35. Gets away across the 40. Now will drag tacklers with him across the 45. And finally down at the 46. First down run by Weston Guzman.
Might have been, was that Murray or Guzman there? I can't even tell.
Was it Nehemiah Murray that time? Murray. It was 22, not 32. That will be the final play of the third quarter with the score. The TLU Bulldogs 24, the Centenary Gents 8. Fourth quarters ahead. You're listening to Bulldog Football on KWED and the TLU Plus YouTube channel.
Everyone is familiar with GRMC, but did you know that they have a nonprofit foundation? Seguin and our surrounding community boasts many wonderful attributes, including a top-notch community hospital, Guadalupe Regional Medical Center, also known as GRMC. We are proud to be the only city-county-owned medical center in Texas, a non-corporate, non-profit hospital that is managed locally and without hospital tax district support. GRMC continues to be awarded national-level distinctions for quality of care, safety, patient outcomes, and ranked as one of the best healthcare employers in the country. The goal of Guadalupe Regional Medical Foundation is to advance GRMC's mission in providing excellent care to every life it is privileged to touch as a locally operated medical center. To learn more about how you can invest in your community's healthcare future, including through your estate giving plan, contact Elaine Bennett at 830-401-7209 or visit grmedfoundation.org for more information.
Here's a jet sweep right to Chase Potek. He takes it across the 50 and is brought down at the 48-yard line of Centenary. Picks up about 6 on first down for the Bulldogs as we start the fourth quarter.
Chris, this is a really big drive for TLU to start this fourth. The chance to put the nail in the coffin right here. Fourth quarter time, you're up 2 scores, can make it 3 and perhaps more with the touchdown.
343 yards of total offense through 3 quarters. We give to a running back right side this time. It's Murray. He takes it inside the 45 and is spun down at around the 43. And he has a first down.
But Nehemiah Murray looks good. He's just a third-string running back, but you can see why he's getting touches as well. The Bulldogs have a trio of backs that they can trust and go to.
Murray, 37 yards, 6 carries on the night. Guzman, 64 yards on 9 carries. Busenko, leading rusher on the night, 75 yards, 10 carries. First and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Centenary 43-yard line. They lead 24-8, just underway here in the fourth quarter. Busenko in the gun. Zone read. He's going to keep it himself, going right. Flag down behind the play as Caden runs out of bounds at the Centenary 38-yard line here on the near sideline. We'll check the penalty.
Looking like in the area of holding for TLU. Good read, though, by Busenko to keep it, but looks like it's coming back.
Flag at the line of scrimmage. And we'll get the call. That's holding on the wide receiver, Chris Taylor. 10-yard penalty puts the ball back on the other side of the 50-yard line, back to the TLU 47. It'll be first and 20. Official winds up the clock. 13:42 to go in this one. 24-8 TLU. Here's Basenko in the shotgun. Here's a screen to Guzman. Left side. Takes it upfield. Across midfield. Down to the Centenary 47-yard line. So picks up about 6 or 7 there. Makes it a 2nd down and 13.
Tackle made by number 21, Chris Winslow.
The Bulldogs back in plus territory. They have it at the Centenary 46-yard line. 2-score game, touchdown here. Any score here would be big for the Bulldogs. Trying to go 2-0 on the season and win the conference opener. This is the opener of the Southern Collegiate Athletic Conference season. First conference game in 8 years in football. Back to throws Basenko. Looking, has time. Deep ball right side. Klosterman there. It's over his head. It falls incomplete at the 10-yard line. Some contact there with the defender on the play, Jacob Wilson, but no flag.
And that time, after you with the referee, that ball was pretty much uncatchable, and Klosterman kind of just jumped up there to try to draw the penalty afterwards as that ball had no chance being caught.
Officials not buying. Fans here on the West Stand side wanted a flag. They're not going to get it. 3rd and 13 now facing the Bulldogs.
3rd and long here. You want to just see Basenko take care of it. Even if you don't get this, you got a chance to pin Centenary deep or perhaps set up a 4th down and go for it territory, you know what I mean?
So 3rd and 13. Here's the snap. Back is Basenko. And here comes pressure. He's trying to roll out of it. He won't get out of it. He's sacked back at the 48. It'll be 4th down.
Pressure on him again. That was number 22. Called his name a lot tonight for Centenary. That's Demetrius Gladney once again in the backfield. And the Centenary pass rush has been a force to be reckoned with in this one.
Defensive tackle there, and we have an injured Bulldog
cramp
on the field. Yeah, they're at midfield. I think it's Jackson Bennett. Yeah, he might be a little cramped up here with 12:28 to go in the 4th quarter. Now the Bulldogs will send the punt team onto the field as they stretch out Jackson there. On the field, trainers there.
It's been a hot one today. You know, it cooled off last week. Had me thinking it was finally time for some fall weather, but Texas, then I was reminded we still live in South Texas. So
yeah, it's still humid. Yeah. Temperatures in the 80s right now. We started in the low 90s at kickoff.
It was a hot
at 6 o'clock, yeah. Here in mid-December, or I should say September. Wish it was mid-December.
That'd be nice. About time for Christmas then.
And Jackson to his feet. He's going to come to the near sideline here. Round of applause from the Bulldog faithful here on the west side. Cam Welch out to punt.
Good to see Bennett jog off there at the end. No, Jackson was a communications major, so I have him a lot of my classes, so good to see he's all right.
So 4th and long, and Welch back at his 35. Got a return man back at the Centenary 10. And here's the snap. Rushes on, and Cameron gets it away. It's a high kick, flag down back where the return man is as he makes a fair catch at the 10-yard line. And a flag down. And making the fair catch was Goolsby. And we'll check the flag. Interesting, it's where Goolsby was set up at the 10-yard line there downfield.
Couple of flags. So I thought there might have been an encroachment or offsides on the snap, but nothing happened there.
And there's a flag down along the far sideline at the 20. And now the officials are going to get together and sort this one out.
These refs are out there working tonight. They've been busy. Busy crew.
That's an interesting call to see a flag.
I've never seen
down where the return man was at. It seemed like it was thrown when the kick was in the air too.
Who knows, Chris?
So, the referee coming to the TLU sideline here. So maybe this is against Centenary. I'm not sure. So he's going to talk to the TLU coaching staff here.
With them talking to Coach LaHue, most likely is on Centenary.
Yeah, and Coach LaHue and the referee having a discussion. Maybe they're asking Coach, well, we got a penalty on Centenary. What do you want to do here? Now, let's get the explanation. Oh, so they had 12 men on the field. That's why that flag was downfield field where it was.
2 returners maybe.
So Bulldogs decline it. Fair catch was called, and the Gents will start 1st and 10 at their own 11. 12-14 to go, 4th quarter. Bulldogs up 24-8. Fuentes in the gun. 2 wide outs left, 1 to the right. Gets the snap, play fake, back to throw. Here comes pressure. He rolls into the end zone. He'll have to get rid of it. Throws it towards the far sideline into the bench. So again, he's outside the pocket, got it back to the line of scrimmage, so no intentional grounding. And it'll be 2nd down. But the pressure from that TLU defense was coming on Fuentes.
Yeah, why is he just getting rid of that one? About 12 minutes to go for Centenary. Still down by 2 scores. That 2-point conversion is still proving to be helpful, but got to get something going here with a long field ahead of them.
And Bulldogs scored 17 points in the first quarter. Only 7 cents. A touchdown there in the third on their first drive of the half. Back to throw is Fuentes, throwing towards the near sideline over the head of Jay Richardson at the 20. Incomplete, 3rd down.
Yeah, really good route by Richardson on that deep curl. Problem was Fuentes was under duress and threw it off his back foot. Somehow overthrew him.
Yeah, had a lot on that throw. Grayson Kowalski was there on the coverage for the Bulldogs. So 3rd down and 10. We'll see if the Bulldogs can get a 3 and out here and force Centenary to punt deep in their own territory.
It's definitely been a defensive second half. Not much offense going on. Not the same fireworks we saw in the beginning of the game.
Fuentes is going to have an empty backfield here. So they got 5 wide receivers, 3 out to the left and 2 out to the right. Bulldogs rushing 4. Back to throws Fuentes. Here comes pressure from behind. He rolls out of it, throws down the far sideline, and out of bounds. Incomplete, 4th down.
Yeah, it was Kobe Chambers on the deep comeback. Ran into his coach on that sideline, but I think that pass had no chance of being completed there. So the Bulldogs once again get off the field, another 3 and out.
Anthony Ortegon with the pressure from the backside, forcing Fuentes from the pocket.
He came screaming off that right edge. Good little swim move to put some pressure on the QB, but now the Bulldogs will have really good starting field position as you got the dangerous Eugene Robinson
He's right on the Bulldog logo at the 50. As the punter Dorner will punt from his end zone. He's a yard deep in the end zone. 10 guys on the line of scrimmage. Bulldogs going to come after this punt. Here they come, and he gets the punt away. It's a short kick, far sideline. Going to bounce at the 32 and take a Centenary roll. Go out of bounds at the 36-yard line. So great starting field position for the Bulldogs here. Just a 25-yard punt by Dorner. He was under a rush.
And you'd love to see Bisenko in this offense go right down the field and punch it in. You know, they've been a little sloppy in this second half with the penalties and some miscues, but chance to get right here and put this game away with this drive.
Bisenko 11 of 22, 128 yards. He also has 69 yards on the ground on 11 carries. He's accounted for all 3 touchdowns tonight, 2 on the ground, 1 through the air. Looks like I have split backs with him. Guzman and Murray in the backfield. Now Murray in motion out of the backfield towards the near side, and to give to Guzman left side. He's got a hold, takes it down to the 30-yard line, and finally brought down at the 29, a gain of 7.
Good gain there on 1st down. As now the Bulldogs inching closer to that red zone.
Eugene Robinson going to check into the ball game for the Bulldogs as Nehemiah Murray comes out. 2nd down and about 3 for TLU. They have it at the Centenary 28-yard line. Starting this drive in Gent territory. Here's a give, running back left. That's Guzman. He breaks a tackle, gets free to the 10, to the 5, and into the end zone for the touchdown.
The Red Sea parted and Weston Guzman ran right through it. And the Bulldogs putting the nail in the coffin here in the home opener.
Huge run by Weston at the 10:55 mark. Makes the score 30-8. The 3-score game. And now Joaquin Rodriguez will come on for the extra point attempt for the Bulldogs. As Guzman goes 28 yards. 3rd rushing touchdown of the night for the Bulldogs. Bisenko with 2 of them. And now Rodriguez with the extra point, and he punches it through. 31-8 TLU, 10:56 to go. This is Bulldog football on KWED and the TLU Plus YouTube channel.
More than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at TLU.
Learn more. Listen up, Seguin. Bill Miller is hiring and wants you on their team. All locations are now. BillMillerBBQ.com.
Weston Guzman now with 100 yards officially on the ground on 11 carries following that 28-yard touchdown run. 10:56 to go, fourth quarter. TLU 31 and Centenary 8. As Rodriguez gets ready to kick it off from the 35-yard line. Chambers back deep at the goal line for the Gents. Rodriguez tees it up and approaches the tee and kick away. Towards the near sideline, short kick on the run with the return is the returner across the 20 to the 25 and will fall forward to the 30-yard line. Kobe Chambers on the return, and that's where Centenary will start this drive. So Bulldogs creating some separation here.
And that's what you want to see too. You know, I'm impressed. A lot of times teams coming off big upset wins like that, you oftentimes seems that you see a reality check, come back down to earth the next week. Not from the Bliss Bulldog team. They're playing to their standard, which is what you love to see. And they're making a statement. This team is definitely a much improved and different looking team than we've seen under Coach LeHue these last 2 years.
Trying to avoid that letdown, not having it tonight. They'll play McMurray next week. McMurray leads Lyon in the third quarter, 39-6.
That's going to be a good one in Abilene.
In Abilene, and TLU will be in Abilene next week. So we got a new quarterback in and a throw to the far sideline over the head of the intended target. Incomplete. Zentavius Smith, the new quarterback for the Gents. His first pass sails into that Gents sideline.
Yeah, Zentavius Smith, a junior, 5'11", formerly at Robert Morris University before coming to the Gents football program.
Fuentes, 18 of 38, 159. Through the air with an interception. His day may be done as Smith comes in. Second down and 10. 3 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left. Now man in motion from the near sideline. He will line up next to the quarterback. Back to throw. Smith throws it across the middle. Pass broken up at the 40-yard line. Incomplete.
That's Tremario Thomas on the coverage. Thomas was one of the top corners for TLU last season. Kind of has him dealing with some injury issues to start this season, but he's gotten in there here and there tonight and making a play right there.
Broke up the pass intended for Jay Richardson, so Smith in, the new quarterback, quickly 0 for 2. And it'll be third down and 10 for the Gents.
Now a chance for this TLU pass rush to get after Smith, as they've gotten more and more pressure as this game's gone on.
Showing blitz here, 4-down lineman, a couple linebackers up on the line of scrimmage. They'll fall back to throw, but here comes the pressure. Getting away from his Smith. Now he's going to take it upfield across the 35, across the 40. He's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 42.
Really nice poise there from Smith. You know,
he's got some wheels.
Yeah, got some wheels, and just the third snap for him since checking in, been cold on the sideline all game. Make a play like that, that's impressive as he keeps the drive alive.
So Bulldogs getting pressure. Sebastian Walker was in there. Almost brought Smith down in the backfield, but he gets away, picks up 12 yards and a first down. First and 10 at the Centenary 42. Smith back to throw, rolling right, throws in that direction, complete up to the 45 and stacked up at the 47. That might have been Board with the reception.
Yeah, Braden Board with the catch. And you love to see the TLU hats continuing to fly around. You know, a lot of times you got big in this game, kind of just start to ease up a bit, slack off, but not right now. This Bulldog defense is still flying around, making plays.
No huddle with the new quarterback, Smith. That's his first completion. 1 of 3 now. 2nd down and 7 from their own 47. Throw to the left side in front of his wide receiver, Jay Richardson. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd down.
Richardson once again creating some separation on this near side, but neither quarterback has been able to hook up with him here in this quarter. That's now set up a 3rd and medium.
3rd down and 7 for the Gents, working no huddle. They have it at their own 46-yard line. 2 wide outs left, and 1 to the right, or 3 to the left, 1 to the right. And now showing blitz are the Bulldogs, and now it looks like Smith's going to change the plays, looking towards that far sideline. Plenty of time on the play clock, showing 28 seconds and counting. Shanklin is the running back there. He moves from the left side of Smith to his right. 3rd and 7 again. Down to 15 seconds on the play clock. Smith gets the snap. Back to throw. Flushed out. Rolling right. Looks like he's going to run again across midfield. Gets hit hard at the 46-yard line, but he has the 1st down.
That was Marvin Ferris.
So you got, did you get the license plate number on that?
Yeah, Ferris laid the wood on Smith right there.
But he seems to be okay. Jumps right up.
Got the 1st down, too, most importantly.
Down to the TLU 45-yard line. Bulldogs comfortably out in front, 31-8. Under 9 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Smith in the gun again. Back to throw, looking left, throws that direction. Intercepted, yes. Picked off by the Bulldogs with it. Falling to the turf is Sean Blanks at the 40-yard line.
Blanks read that one perfectly, dropping back in zone coverage and read the eyes of Smith. And he pretty much ran the route for the receiver. Blanks making a big play to stop what was a pretty good-looking Centenary drive, but now might have just put the Gents to bed.
So the Bulldogs take over, 8:41 to go, 4th quarter. They lead 31-8. And the offense comes back out onto the field. 1st and 10 for TLU. Here's a opportunity to run some time off the clock, put this one away. Senko shotgun, tight formation, gives to a running back coming near side. Looks like it's Guzman as he goes out of bounds. Or no, make it Murray as he's forced out of bounds at around the 45-yard line. Picked up about 6 or 7 on that 1st down run.
Yeah, and some words exchanged after, too. A little collision at the end of that. But Murray, he's running hard. I mean, I tell you what, he's got an edge to him when he's out there with the football in his hands.
I would say he went out of bounds actually at the 42-yard line, so a gain of 5. And, yeah, a little chippiness along the Bulldogs sideline as Murray went out of bounds. 2nd down and 5 from their own 43. 2 wideouts each side. Another give to Murray. Running to his right. Trying to shake off tacklers at the line of scrimmage. Again, he gets pushed out of bounds at around the line of scrimmage, so no gain. Well, maybe a gain of 1. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 4.
Yeah, he does not go down on first contact. None of these TLU running backs seem to be able to get brought down on first contact, but now 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5 for Basenko. Might see him throw it here. We'll see.
Murray comes out of the ball game.
Yeah, a new running back in there next to Basenko, too. It's number 26. Cavante Williams.
Cavante Williams now the new running back. Getting some action, and Basenko's going to throw here on 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Here comes pressure. He gets grabbed, and he's going to be drugged down at the 35-yard line. Sacked on the play. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, Bulldog style wanted a horse collar there, and I don't blame him. Basenko was getting dragged down by the top of his shoulder pads, but no call there, and the Gents are going to get off the field.
The defender grabbed the jersey, just slung down Basenko. And again, no flag, so 4th and long, and here comes Cameron Welch with 7 minutes and counting to go in the 4th quarter, and the Bulldogs up by 23, 31-8.
And TLU have no problem letting the clock run a bit here.
Yeah, down to 5 seconds. It's Welch back at his 20, and he gets it away.
Good one.
Spiral, high kick, sends the return man back inside the 20. A call for a fair catch at the 15. Yeah, making it there's Goolsby, and that's where the Gents will take over with 6:33 left to go in the ball game.
Yeah, Welch has had a lot of good ones today. That might have hit his best one right there to close it off, as that put Centenary all the way back inside the 20.
Ball spotted at the 16-yard line. First down.
So as you hear in the background, KWED General Manager Darren Dunn, who's also the PA announcer here at these TLU games, announces 1st and 10 for Centenary at their own 16-yard line. That was a 50-yard punt by Cameron Welch. Big leg from the Canyon High School product. So Smith, the quarterback, new quarterback for the Gents, in the shotgun, back to throw. Looking near side, complete to receiver at the 15 along the far or near sideline. Gets pushed out of bounds at the 22-yard line. So new wide receiver in the game. That was, I think it's Cedric Allison with the catch. Gain of 7, 2nd down and 3. So no huddle here for the Gents. And Smith back to throw out of the shotgun. Pressure up the middle. He rolls right, looking downfield. Has a receiver wide open, caught at the 45 across midfield. That's Board. He's to the 30, the 20, to the 10, and into the end zone with the touchdown. And we got a flag down back at the line of scrimmage.
Looks like it could be a hold. We'll see. Nice job by Board. They'll find its open grass behind the defense, and Smith fouled him on the rollout, but I think given that he had that much time to scramble, it might be a hold bringing it back.
Now, would have been a 78-yard touchdown, but looks like everybody's coming back. Smith creating a play there, scrambling, and Board got behind the defense. And it was a hold against Centenary, wipe out the touchdown and push him back 10 yards.
That's got to be the third huge play called back now for the Gents. I mean, you had the nice kick return back in the first half. You also had the flea flicker or the reverse? One of the two where they got a big gain as well that got called back. So
penalties are hurting the Gents tonight. And Board has some speed for a big wide receiver, over 200 pounds. I know you played him on the basketball court.
Good athlete of that size.
So back to the 12-yard line are the Gents. Here's a draw play up the middle, back to the line of scrimmage. That's all they get. It'll be 3rd and long.
Another obvious passing down for Zentavius Smith in this Gent offense. Bulldog second. A lot of backups now being rotated in, and really all around this defense as starters have earned their rest the rest of the way.
Yeah, Ruben Seastrunk is the new running back in the backfield with Smith as the Gents go to their bench, 3rd down and 14. And back to throw is Smith. Feeling pressure, rolling right. Back inside the 5-yard line. He'll heave it deep downfield and attempting to make the catch at midfield and unable to come up with it. Looks like that was a Board down there. Incomplete, or is that different?
Chambers, I think.
Kobe Chambers, incomplete. Had to come back to the ball and try to shoestring it. Incomplete, and it's 4th down.
Not a bad effort. I like what I've seen from Zentavius Smith. He's making some plays out there and got a pretty strong arm as well. I think the Gents have a couple quarterbacks that they can rely on whenever, as they both have shown some good things despite the score.
And of course, they're a young team. Smith is a junior. Fuentes is a freshman. This is their first NCAA season since 1941, so a lot of young players on the team as the punt team comes on out.
You got to imagine anyone not a junior, anyone not a freshman
almost get to it, and the punt is away, and it's Robinson at the 50 coming near side, and he'll be dropped at the 47-yard line. The Bulldogs almost came up with another block punt there.
You got to think the Centenary roster, anyone that's not a freshman or sophomore, they're transferred in from another school. Unless there's just been some guys sitting around on the Centenary campus been waiting for their opportunity. But I mean, this is definitely a group with just a lot of new faces that have come to Shreveport these last couple of years, trying to. And it's hard. I mean, brand new program. You got guys from all over the country and state coming together as a brand new program. They long ways to go for Centenary, but they're in a good location to probably build something good.
Back to action. Here's a running play right side, taking it inside the 40, inside the 35 is Nehemiah Murray. As the Bulldogs take over offensively, down to 4:40 to go, and they take it down to the Centenary 31-yard line on the big run by Nehemiah Murray.
Yeah, Murray making quite a few plays today. He might be closing in on 100 yards himself, him and Guzman. I know Guzman's already past the century mark, but
Basenko's still in there at quarterback. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Gent 31-yard line. Here's Murray again up the middle, inside the 30, bounces outside, and he's going to be grabbed there at the 29-yard line, pushed back, and again some words exchanged between Murray and the defender for the Gents. Now cooler heads prevail. Couple of yards on the run.
Yeah, about mix of 1s and 2s in there right now for the TLU offense. A lot of new running backs being worked in and receivers, but first O-line as well as Basenko still out there.
100-yard night for Weston Guzman, 11 carries and a touchdown. Nehemiah Murray up to 64 yards on 10 carries. 2nd down and 8. 3:44 and counting to go. Murray in motion out of the backfield towards the far side. Give to Williams, this time right side to the line of scrimmage, and he's dropped right there by the Centenary defense, snuffing that one out. 3rd down and 8 coming up.
Could be 4-down territory here. I don't think the Bulldogs have gone for a 4th down here in this one, so get a few yards here. Right. I think about going for it, especially with the trouble with the blocked field goals they've had.
Chase Potek comes back in as Nehemiah Murray comes to the sideline. Jamari Nichols in there at the wide receiver position. He's going to line up to the left side, stack wide receivers to the left, 3 of them on that side for Basenko in the shotgun. Now man in motion towards the near side. And back to throw is Basenko. Throws it to Jamari there at the 20. Shakes a tackler along the far sideline. He's spun out of bounds at the Centenary 15. So Jamari Nichols finds an open spot there in the flat along the far sideline, takes it upfield.
And Jamari Nichols winning one-on-one on the deep out route and making some moves afterwards. Nichols looked good on that play right there.
They wind the clock up. Again, 1st down and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Centenary 15. 2.5 to go here in the 4th quarter. Bulldogs going to go to 4-0 or 2-0 on the season after upsetting Trinity in week 1. Bulldogs taking their time, 20 seconds on the play clock, just content to let the clock run. And now the referee coming towards the near sideline here. As the play clock runs down to 12 seconds, game clock at 2:09. And Bulldogs may just call a timeout here with 1 second to go on the play clock, as we're now down to 5 seconds, and that's what they'll do.
The 2-minute timeout.
Oh, we got the 2-minute timeout. I got to remind myself that that's new this year.
Yeah.
And so the not called the 2-minute warning in college football. It's called the 2-minute timeout. So the Bulldogs let the clock run down to the 2-minute timeout is what they did.
Do you think it's trademarked by the NFL, so we can't call it the 2-minute warning?
Is it? I don't know.
What up, y'all? It's Caden Bosenko, and you're watching TLU Plus.
Page out of the playbook from the NFL and the 2-minute warning and calling it the 2-minute timeout.
I like it though. You know, it helps. Definitely helps the coaches.
I know what it's for in Division I. That's for more commercials.
Well, that too.
That's what they use it for in the NFL.
The coaches don't mind it either. That's an extra timeout for them.
So 1st and 10 after the 2-minute timeout or warning for the Bulldogs at the Centenary 15-yard line. Running play up the middle. It's Williams. Gets hit hard as he takes it inside the 15 down to the 13. And we are now down to 1:50 and counting to go.
Tackle is made by number 3, Washington.
31-8 Bulldogs. Going to send everyone home happy in Seguin tonight. Mm-hmm. Great crowd, as you mentioned, Easton.
They stayed too.
Yeah. Stands are packed here. And you mentioned it also across the way on the east side. Lots of folks making the trip from Shreveport. 2nd down and 8. Shotgun, Basenko. Williams to his left. And a give to Williams, running right. Inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. So we're down to 1:12 and counting. It's going to be about 3 yards short of the first down. And Nehemiah Murray's going to come back into the game, and Williams will come out. 3rd down for the Bulldogs. No, Williams coming back in. And Chase Potek now coming out for TLU. Jamari Nichols going to line up And on the far left side, as Basenko works the shotgun, they got the play clock down to 10 seconds, 44 on the game clock. Split backs. And now Williams goes in motion out of the backfield to the near side. They snap the ball with 1 second. No, did they get it off in time, or did Coach LaHue call a timeout? Now, Coach LaHue does call a timeout with 1 second on the play clock and 33 seconds on the game clock. So the Bulldogs 33 seconds away from going to 2-0 on the season. They'll head to Abilene next week to take on the McMurray Warhawks. And McMurray winning right now in their battle against Lyon, the other conference game going on tonight. Third quarter score up in Abilene. McMurray 39 and Lyon 6. The preseason poll had McMurray 1. TLU 2, Centenary 3, Lyon 4, and Austin College 5. So it'll be the battle of the top two teams according to the coaches poll next week in Abilene.
I still can't get over the dynamic that these teams are going to see each other twice.
Like an NFL schedule.
In football, that's a little different. NFL is the only place you see that. I mean, that is...
Was joking with Coach LaHue on the pregame. It's like, you guys are the Cowboys playing the Eagles and the Giants this year.
Pretty much.
It's like the NFC East. We've got the Southern Collegiate Athletic Conference.
And the good thing is, too, I believe the way it was scheduled, that it's basically almost like round 1 and round 2. Like, you won't see another team twice before you haven't seen someone once. So that's
right.
A little bit.
So you got a round here. You'll see the 4 teams in round 1, then you'll see them again.
And flip the sites.
Yeah, and change venues. 3rd down and 3 after the timeout. And it's Basenko in the gun. Bulldogs have it at the Centenary 8. And it's a give to Murray up the middle. No, it's Basenko on the zone read. Faked it to Murray. Goes right. Takes it inside the 5 and goes down at the 3. And the Bulldogs won't have to run another play as the play clock is down to, well, they're not starting the play clock. Game clock down to 15. And
should just be the end of it.
And the Bulldogs can take it to the house and go to the locker room, and that's what they're going to do. Final seconds ticking off. Bulldogs are going to improve to 2-0 on the season. They win their Southern Collegiate Athletic Conference opener and their home opener at Bulldog Stadium tonight. The final, Texas Lutheran 31 and Centenary 8. We'll take a timeout and have a post-game show next. You're listening to TLU Bulldog Football on KWED and streaming on the TLU Plus YouTube channel.
Here at Texas Lutheran, we don't just train for victories. We train for greatness in every aspect of our lives. We stand on the shoulders of those who came before us. Our past is more than a series of events, it's our legacy. We persevere no matter the challenge we face. Every record broken, every victory celebrated, and every lesson learned has forged the path we walk. Those who push boundaries and defied limits are the foundation upon which our success is built.
Man, it was a lot of fun. It was a great opportunity to go out and compete with everybody, meet some new people, and just have a lot of fun.
It's their spirit that fuels the Texas Lutheran family. The dreams we chase are not just our own. They are the culmination of countless dreams that came before us. In the classroom, on the field, or in the community, we are Bulldogs. This is Texas Lutheran. This is our legacy.
The Texas Lutheran Bulldogs are national champions of NCAA Division III softball.
In your life, have you seen anything like that?
in the 2024 home opener and the Southern Collegiate Athletic Conference opener for the Bulldogs tonight. And we're back here in the press box. Chris Austin and Easton Allen. And Easton, 429 total yards of offense for the Bulldogs tonight, and they ran the ball real well, too.
Yeah, Coach LaHue will be happy about those numbers like we talked about. He wanted to see the run game improve. They did just that tonight, running all over the Centenary defense, and the offense was kind of up and down in that middle part of the game in that third quarter, but, they still found a way to put up 31 points and did it with ease, so they were in full control pretty much from start to finish in this one.
Yeah, the Bulldogs got the win over Trinity last week in San Antonio. Knocked off the number 13 team 35-20. We're talking with Coach LaHue. He didn't feel like they ran the ball all that well in that game despite getting the victory. But tonight they put up 287 yards on the ground, led by Weston Guzman, who had 100 yards on 11 carries and a touchdown. Nehemiah Murray with 66 yards on 10 carries. Caden Basenko, who led the team in rushing last week, had 62 yards on the ground and 2 scores. So Bulldogs get it done, and now it's off to Abilene next week to take on the McMurray Warhawks. And McMurray playing their conference opener tonight as well. Last score we had against Lyon there in Abilene, the Warhawks comfortably in front, 39-6. So it looks like we're going to have a battle for first place in the conference next week, Houston.
Yeah. Should be a good one going up to Abilene, like we said. Bulldogs, I think they're going to be ready. The way they impressed me tonight with the fact we talked about earlier, Chris, there was no let-up. We're coming off a big win like that, emotional win, to get back and get ready to just prepare like next week and play to that same standard was impressive. So the fact that they were solid and consistent throughout this game and weren't playing down to the level of Centenary was impressive to see, and I'm excited to see what they can do next week.
So all-around good effort. Got another block punt from special teams tonight. They improve to 2-0, and next week they will be in Abilene to take on the McMurray Warhawks. You'll be able to follow that game at the TLU website, tlubulldogs.com. And then in 2 weeks, they'll be up in Batesville, Arkansas to take on the Lion Scots before returning back to Bulldog Stadium. Next game here will be on October 5th when the Austin College Kangaroos come to town. And that will wrap up the first round of conference play. As you mentioned earlier, Easton, these teams will see each other twice this year. The first round, first 4 games of the conference, they'll play 2 here, 2 on the road, and then they'll do the same again. Round robin, double round robin format for all these schools. So something different, something you're used to though on the basketball court.
I think it's just different with the football kind of thing. It's tough to beat a team twice in any sport, but football especially. You show your whole playbook to a team, and the fact that they're going to see you again later. It's going to be any team that can get sweeps over opposing conference teams will be impressive throughout this season. So I'm excited to see how it plays out.
Yeah, so we will see how it plays out. Easton, good to have you back in the booth again.
Yes, sir.
Got you a win. Bryce Hayes is here as well. Of course, he was filling in for you last week. So you're both 1-0 this season. So we're happy about that.
Yeah.
So
everyone's happy.
Let's keep that going. So that's going to wrap up our broadcast here tonight at Bulldog Stadium. Again, the Bulldogs come away a winner. They improved to 2-0 on the season. We want to say thank you to Jared Kindles back at the KWED studios. Thanks to all our sponsors, and thanks to all of you for joining us here on AM 1580 KWED and on our simulcast broadcast at the TLU Plus YouTube channel. Again, the final here tonight from Bulldog Stadium. The Texas Lutheran Bulldogs 31 and the Centenary Gents 8. For everyone here at KWED, my broadcast partner Easton Allen, I'm Chris Austin, saying so long from Bulldog Stadium and have a good night, everybody.
Familiar with GRMC, but did you know